Yes, my people. Good afternoon. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to my lovely people. This is what I'm saying. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Sorry, today's Thursday. Fucking hell. It's like I'm a day behind. I don't even know what's wrong with me sometimes. I work that much that sometimes I don't even know what day it is. Yeah. But people, whether you're watching this before tomorrow, the next day, or even 2 years' time, please can you like? Please can you subscribe? Do you know what, my people? It's free. It costs nothing, yeah, to like and subscribe. All it is get your finger, press subscribe, put your notification bells on, always make sure, and like. You see what I'm saying? I'm not actually asking for too much. You know what I'm saying? Some people are asking for like 170 million pound players. Some people are asking for 50 mil players. Some people are actually asking for a new stadium. Some people want to come back in the Premier League. All I'm asking is for people to be liking and for people to be subscribing. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to do it. Yeah, but today we're going to be talking about. To be honest, we're going to be talking about the injured players because you know what? Yeah, I was doing a little bit of research, right? Because I'm still working technically at work. Got my other laptop right there. And I thought, you know what, let me come and talk to my people because something pops into my head. I haven't seen Timber for a minute. Yeah. Because you know, normally there's times when you see or you hear about certain players coming back, and it's like, how are they gonna be? How are the injuries gonna be? This is what I'm saying. But before we do anything here, big up Blank each and every time. This is what I'm saying. Big up Donald C. Trump. Bro, you know my name is going to be changing this week, yeah? So today is actually the last full day before Friday Night Madness, and you lot have to pick my name. And I've only got 2 names to go. Actually, 3 names to go because it starts in 3 weeks in it football. So I've got 3 weeks to go. So make sure you're not thinking. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to hear no madness. You know what I'm saying about Don Khalifa and Donny Blue and Donny Sims. You know what I'm saying? No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's what I'm saying. So my name will change. I'm hoping the people will say Don C because you know it is where it is. But yeah, look. Yeah, how do we pick the name, bro? Like that. Look, the name that I just said I did not want. He put in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But big up Black each and every time. Yo, Iron. You know Iron Sharp's Iron. Is what I'm saying. Big up my G, yeah? But I got to welcome my boy, my brother, my friend, a very great businessman. Big up man like Sai. What you saying, my G? I hope you're good, family.
All good, Danzi?
Oh.
All good?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. Yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm technically working still. Because like it is where it is. Like, but I thought, you know what, yeah?
Yes.
I thought let me come on stream because I need to get my hours in. And you know, I'm trying to grow out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go out here, yeah.
Good to know.
But how are you doing, my brother, first and foremost?
All good. Just happy business is done. Enjoying
Yeah,
some vacations. Not vacations, I'm enjoying some holidays right now.
bro.
Until September, no, until August, I am free. After that, it will be huge for me.
Well, business as usual. No, I like that, man, because you know what it is in your spare time, it's supposed to be relaxing. You know what I'm saying? It's like what do they say? Quiet before the storm. This is what I'm saying. So
Bro,
put your
no, it's for me. It's like it's not a storm. For me, September and October, it's like I got festivals, I got family functions, and I got business. September, October, and December, those 3 months will be huge for me.
yeah, nah, bro. You know when business always got to go. That's business, isn't it? Like
Yes,
when you get to a certain level in life, you have to actually treat your business as your life because that is your life, realistically. Get me?
bro.
You
That
know,
is my life for last 1.5 year, last 2 years. Sorry, last 2
bro,
years.
don't worry, mate. Like I trust me, I understand that. There's a reason why I've got 2 phones. You know what I'm saying, people? Like
For
there's a
me,
reason.
bro. If I'm chilling right now, I know I see business as usual from laptop and phone, but in terms of going out, in terms of traveling, in terms of
Yeah,
meeting other people, September, October, November, that
yeah.
is huge.
Bro, trust me, I know this one. Yeah, I know this one, but that's for another time, bro. Today's
Yes.
not about business. Today's not about none of that stuff. Today's about
Yeah.
football and football only. This is what I'm saying. But Black says, "Yo, bro, be careful on calling shows." You see craziness on Pagan on Saeed's show. Yeah, I saw that dude, man. It's a friggin' idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're trying to get the Friday night shit started already because you know what it is. It's Donzel I like that one. Use that one tomorrow and urge the crowd, urge the people, them, yeah, in the asylum, yeah, in Don C's asylum, to be like, yo, come and get Don.
Bro, blank, wait. See, brother, Denzel Washington is one of the greatest actors in the world. He's not a prick. He's not a fraud. Dons is a freaking fraud. We can't give him that. Come on, blank. Come on. And well, big up
Blank,
blank, big
no.
up Chillo in the chat.
Yeah, man, big up Chinlu each and every time. This is what I'm saying. Lewis, my G, calls me the team Michael Jackson is live. Like Jordan, sorry, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. But to be honest, to be a team with Michael Jordan, I'm actually praised. You know, that's praise for me because Michael Jordan was a GOAT, was a fucking GOAT. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, big up each and every one inside, man. One second. Samuel L. Jackson from Wish. Fuck yeah, now you lot are taking the piss. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, it has to have a Don in it. Yeah. So just to let you people know, that's all good and that's all gravy. When he said Donzel Washington, that was sick because that's Don in it. Like that's an abbreviation of my name. So you have to be using them thing that kind of there. You can't just fucking call me Samuel Jackson from Wish, Team with Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers. Yeah. Don't let me start speaking to you how Denzel would do, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Also, it's Samuel Jackson. But big up everyone inside, yeah. So I've got some side-ish news, but greatish news. Because no one kind of knew what was going on with Timber for so long. Right?
Yeah.
He was actually back in training, but got an injury, like a recurring injury. What do you think is going on at Arsenal right now? Because that's too many defenders getting injured in such a short space of time. Donny Blue,
And by the way, for me, in terms of Arsenal defenders injury, that's why I think so many sackings happened in your medical department in this season. Right? I seen your medical doctor leave. I seen your some of the backroom stuff regarding players' health and players' fitness leaves. And by the way, I think it not only depends upon fully on the club, it also depends upon players' bodies. See, you have to remember, Timber came from ACL injury. He came from ACL injury and played whole season without any, by the way. And sometime he is the best right back in this league, and for some games, and for some time he's best right back in this league. For me, it's depend upon bodies. And if you remember, you got defenders now. For me, it's not a issue. No, it's on that. It's no. For me, it's about culture. It's about what players doing their half time. I don't see this issue at Arsenal because Saliba he got issue because he had a back injury from way more long. He's playing with that, and with Timber also he had this issue. He's playing that now. He got injury. I think it's not a serious injury though. He just came to the Arsenal training ground for precautionary, right? For precautionary to see where he stands. I think in your this is the where your defenders department is. You know what? You got options there. You got Calafiori, you got Mosquera, you got Ben White, you got Gabriel. If you want, you can play. If you want, you can sign a. I think we don't have to sign anything. Any defenders. For me, it's safe. If you get any injuries further than that, then I can see, you know what? Then I blame doctors. Right now, I already seen that news that in Twitter that said Arsenal have sacked so many backroom stuff regarding these health issues. That means you are upgrading that. That means I hope you don't see many injuries because if you're upgrading, that means there will be created new routines. They will create new patterns for players. They will see something. And one more thing is, I don't think Arsenal are going to any other country though. They're staying in England. They're staying in England for preseason. They're not going to travel, right? That helps for players because you can come here, you can stay in England, you can do your preseason workouts weekly tries. For me, it's not about any concerns. Right now, if I'm Arsenal, the only concern will be does you sign two players or not? That's it. That's it.
We'll get to the two players. We'll get to the two thing. I'm not saying he's injured, but what it is, he leaves training early. We're talking about Timber. He leaves training early because obviously he got a knock. You know what I'm saying? And it's the fact that when he first got injured, he was supposed to be out for a few weeks, and then it turned into a few months, and then he missed the World Cup. Is what I'm saying. And
Yeah,
you see, the thing is, I don't want this to be a recurring problem for Arsenal because it seems like he's always getting injured. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, always. No. It says Timber leaves training with a groin injury, meaning the reason why he leaves Thomas. The reason why he left training with a groin injury was because he got injured in training. You know what I'm saying? He just leaves injury. I didn't say he was injured. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The title literally explains. If, like I said, if you want to put more context on it, I just did. But big up you, Thomas, each and every time, right? You see. My problem is that we're constantly facing the same things. Where it's like shit. Let me just turn this phone off. It's just going off mad. Where it's more. We're getting a lot of grade 2 and groin injuries. Yeah, maybe because it's the running thing. Maybe because we run so much and so forth. Yeah, that's what's kind of concerning
it's all
because
depends upon body the Donzi. Because for me, and also Arteta, by the way, and also
mm,
Arteta, on Arteta also, bro, you can't rush players, by the way. See,
yeah,
you played Saliba. If he had back issues, you played with him. You played Saka every fucking time. That's why he
yeah,
got so many. It all depends upon medical department. It all depends upon
yeah,
player bodies. For me, if you remember Donzi at Arsenal, when Arsenal Wenger is our manager, he don't
mm,
take risks with players. He don't take risk. He fucking every time. If you are in the red line, you have to stay in the red line. You can't play with 50-50 chances. For me, at Arsenal also, there have to be protocol where if you are 100%, then only plays. 90%, 80%, you don't have to play. That have to be protocol.
Now I hear that like Arteta's not a person that plays with risks. This is why it's so hard that we get so many injuries because he doesn't play with risk. Because you see, the thing is, yeah, if we was like a Liverpool or Man United when they got Carrick, I would understand the injuries right there because they do a hell of a lot of running around the field. Is what I'm saying. Defense, attack, the kind of pressure that they put on teams. But we don't put that kind of pressure on teams with or without the ball. Our build up is so slow. Our build up is more like a suffocating kind of build up. Is what I'm saying. Don't want to trigger anyone when I say that word suffocating, but that's what it is. It's slow and passing. We don't really speed it up. This is why it's so baffling why we get so many injuries. It's weird. And the
I
thing
think
is, yeah, and once again, and I understand, you know, when you get one injury constantly and so forth and so forth and so forth, yeah. Once again, when you get kind of one injury, I hear the reoccurrence of it. Is what I'm saying. But then so soon. That's my point,
it's
sir.
yes, I can understand that. That's where I will say that's where medical science comes in, right? If your
Mm,
body is recurring from injuries,
yeah.
at your club, your medical science, your
Mm,
doctor or physiologist say, you know what,
mm,
why this happening? Does
yeah.
this player needs a surgery? Does this player need a longer than rehabilitation, longer gap than more than that? See, for
Mm,
me, it's if you're speaking timber, right? He should have went for World Cup, but he didn't. Now he got another injury. What I will do was,
mm,
even if I recovered more, what I will do is, you know what, give him another 1 week or 2 weeks.
mm,
Let him settle the groin because you have to understand groin injuries are hard. If you have a groin injury, if you make them come back quickly, that means the injury will be it will come again. It's not an easy injury to recover. Groin, Achilles injuries,
mm,
it's so hard to recover because there is a whole heavy stuff
mm,
on that muscle. For me, where
mm,
that is where medical science comes in, and you know what? Go to the Arsenal medical science. Medical science has to say to the Mikel Arteta, this player
mm,
needs more time. Even player says ready, no, these players need more time. Give him more time. That means he will available for a longer season. Once, if you
mm,
remember, at City, players get injured, players get doesn't start well, but they
mm,
won the league titles in five out of four because
mm,
they got players for long. In January, February, March, April, May, they play
mm,
stay fit because in first
mm,
of the season those players won't perform like a heavy metal. They stay really fit for long term. That's where Arsenal have to do. For me, Mikel Arteta doesn't play heavy style football. That means don't go overboard in trainings. I've
Yeah.
seen so many fans complain. Arteta goes overboard in training. Arteta goes so hard in training. He has to
Yeah.
stop that. I see. If I remember, Havertz and Mikel Merino both got injured in training.
Oh.
That is not new though, because that's where you have to draw the line and say, bro, I know this training is important, but you have to be respectful. You have to be care about players. In terms of injuries, I don't see Timber as like injury prone. I don't see like that. There is so far. For me, Calafiori is injury prone. I
Yeah.
seen so many injuries with Calafiori.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
And
agree.
Jesus is injury prone. I seen that.
Oh, mate, Jesus lives in the hospital, bro.
See,
Yeah.
Timber is not there. Timber is not there.
Did you know it's maybe because I like him so much? This is why I'm saying this, and he's been such a detrimental player to the right hand side of our team. And he could also play in a centre back, which I hope he comes back soon because we've got Saliba out. But like for me, he's been the most, I would say, consistent right back of last season. Yeah, and like what you don't forget is that in his Arsenal career, he's had 2 big injuries or he's had 2 big layoffs, and that actually might be concerning going forward.
No, this is only. I don't say this is big layoff. The first big layoff is ACL. That is very big layoff. This is not like big layoff for me. He missed last January, March and April, right? He missed March and April, May, last 2 months, and now that means he will miss around 5 months of for 6 months of football. Fine, that means he got defenders fine. For me, if he misses another season, then he's alarming for me, bro. What is happening now? He already got ACL, and you are missing 1 more year with groin injury. That means alarming. That then I will be concerned. Then I will think of more options and what I have to do. For now, I'm okay.
Okay. The reason why I said this because the first season that he came to us, what was it?
2004, 2024. Sorry.
Yeah, he played the 1 game. He played the Community Shield. Bad boy performance. I was there watching that. Second game, he got injured. He was out for the season. Yeah, and then obviously he's had a few niggly injuries here and there and everywhere. And then now it's like luckily, well, to be honest, if you're gonna get injured, this is kind of like the perfect time to get injured, where it's at the back end of the season and not the front. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Where we had a lot of things sewn up and so forth, and at the back end of the season, all the players before him that got injured, like in the first half of the season, they're all coming back. So it kind of worked out like that. I just don't want the same thing to like keep on occurring, bro, because it's like maybe because I'm coming from the standpoint of as an Arsenal fan, I've been so used to seeing players injured at my club, and like all the time.
It PTSD. I can understand PTSD. I can understand the PTSD.
It's a bitch. It's a bitch.
Yes. Yeah. For me, I'm saying that it all depends upon Arteta. It all depends upon medical science. See, for me, players getting I seen Joao Gomez, brother. Joao Gomez is one of the players who is so injury prone for us. I seen Joel Matip. I seen so many players where there's so many. Naby Keita. I seen them. It depends upon body. It depends upon football. It depends upon your medical sciences. For me, I'm not worried about Timber. And by the way, if I have to speak, your starting 4 will be Gabriel, Mosquera, Luis Kelly, and Calafiori, right?
Yeah.
I'm
hoping for Calafiori. I'm not a fan of Calafiori centre back.
No, I'm saying Gabriel and Mosquera at centre back. Luis Kelly is left back. Luis Kelly at left back, and Calafiori at right back.
Or Nkape can play there, either. Because Mosquera and Gabriel, they're kind of similar, man. That's the only thing that I'm.
Okay, then who is right back? Who is right back? Ben White.
Okay, left back. Who left back? You said.
Right back. Left back will be Miles Lewis Kelly.
No. Right back would have to be Ben White, because I heard Ben White's. Well, he's got a lot better. That's what I'm saying. He's in training again.
I'm asking if he gets injured, then it will be Calafiori. Right?
Yeah, it will have to be Calafiori. We'll have to make shift and like what I'm hoping it ain't Declan Rice.
Bro, Declan Rice is not starting in August. If I see Declan Rice starting in August, that is alarming thing, bro. I'm saying that. If
Can you
I see
believe it?
Declan Rice play in August games, brother, that is so alarming. I don't want. If I'm Arsenal fan, I don't want to see Declan Rice till September.
Yeah.
No, brother, give him some rest, bro. He's knackered. He played about 60 plus games.
Yeah.
Give him some knackered.
I mate, this thing is fucking crazy. All of them, James Mount, Loftus Cheek, man, with constant giggling and injured now. Fucking hell, like that blank, you're a bastard, you know. He's a bastard. He's a bastard. Like he's a fucking troll. That's what he is. Like, no, because it's like you see Thomas Wilson saying blowing it out of proportion, right? Thomas, let me ask you a question. How old are you? Please get back to me in the chat and ask, and if you may answer that question. Simply because, like, as an Arsenal fan, and Saya did ask the question, the PTSD of what it is. Arsenal have had a lot of injuries because Sai, you've been watching football a hell of a long time. Let's say about 20 years.
Yeah,
isn't it? Right?
20 years. Yeah.
How many times have you seen Arsenal get into a certain position and their players get injured? Get into a certain position.
So many times. So many times.
This is what I'm saying.
So I remember your first title race where Saliba got injured. You have to play holding.
Yeah, hold him there.
And by the way, and Haaland spun him, and he had scored fucking goals. So many times Arsenal players got injured in the crucial times. And I remember that Saliba injury and one more injury also, Ramsdale or like that. You got 2 injuries where in your title runs.
Yeah.
Where Mikel started your title runs.
And the thing is, these are broken leg injuries, just like Eduardo. Yeah?
Yeah.
Eduardo, the striker. This is what I'm saying. Diaby. This is what I'm saying. Yeah? Consistent players. Wilshere. Right? These were the better players for Arsenal. And they were like Ramsey. The reason why I wouldn't put Ramsey in there because that broken leg was more of a freak one. And then he really got injured after that. He was like Iron Man. He always was playing. You know what I'm saying? Even legs strapped up and all that. So I'll take him out of that. But then the only players like fucking
Jack Wilshere.
Van Persie.
Jack Wilshere.
No, forget Jack Wilshere for 1 second. Van Persie. Van Persie.
Yeah.
When Van Persie came to the club, he was always injured. Always injured. Yeah. And that's my problem because I've been there. I've seen this story, and the thing is, I don't want to read this book again. I don't want to go into a new season, especially as champions, when we can't I understand, recurring injuries and all of that. I get that. But what are we going to do going forward so we kind of stop these things from happening, or at least manage it?
That's why I said, don't say you got a new medical science and you got new medical team right now. I seen that Arsenal are preparing. Arsenal hired a new medical doctor. I seen the reports. For me, this season, lot depends upon because bro, last season your Arsenal players and other players played so many international games for World Cup also. That means everybody will be tired. This is where Arteta and your medical team has to come there and you know what, this can't happen again. Give him some time. If I'm Arsenal fan, I'm thinking give Gabriel, give Saliba, Timber, Declan Rice, some time. Mikel Marino, give them some time to recover.
Yeah.
You know what? You got other players to perform. Use them. Don't get players rushed or don't get use players when they're only 80% or 75% fit. You can't do that. And if you do it, yes, it's fine. They will play in September, October, November. But on the down the line where you have big games in the Champions League quarterfinal or semi-final or Premier League title and race, then you don't see these type of players there. Then you have to depend upon fringe players, which is not good, right? For me, it all depends upon Arteta and your backroom staff. That's where it depends upon.
Yeah, it does, and that's the problem because we had the same thing when we had Wenger, and like Chindy makes a great point and said, "Ain't Arsenal trying to work out why man are getting injured in the first place?" People don't realize how big that statement is. Why are these players getting injured in the first place? Do you remember when I said about you, man? You lot on the clock. I can understand. You see, if your players were getting the same recurring injuries, the hamstrings, because you lot, the style of play that you lot did
Intensity.
was
Intensity.
so intense. This is what I'm saying, and that is so taxing on the body, man. I understand that, but also don't play like that. Our style of play is not like that. It's a hell of a lot slower. We attack from defense and defend from defense. This is what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
these are my things where it's like, why are we getting injured in the first place? See, I understand. See, when man go in training and their bodies are not ready yet. Yeah, you might think they're ready. They're not ready yet. They land funny. Someone does a bit of a harder challenge than normal, and then they get a little injury. I understand that, but constantly, consistently, and just remember, before Arsenal, yeah, you see someone like Ben White, when he come from Leeds or something like that, Leeds Brighton or whatever, he went through that. He played a lot of games without injuries. Timber was the same. And like I said before, his first season, he got a massive injury that took him out for the whole season. Then we brought him back. He was a bit part player, so we was managing him, but it was more because he was getting like little knocks here, there, just those niggly injuries. But they all add up. That's the thing. They all add up. And now look, he got like it's frustrating in one sense. Is what I'm saying, and I think it's more noticeable now. Well, it's going to be more noticeable now to the outside world because you know people like to talk and all of that. And then when shit happens, it's like, oh yeah, that's where they want to bring it to light. I get it, innit, right? What I want to know is how can we prevent this thing from happening in the future?
Medical department and Arteta. For me, if you ask me, medical department and Arteta. Those two. For me, those two is a big crucial for me. And big up Barrio. Hope all good.
Big up
for
Barrio,
me,
man.
For me, your medical science has to be there. Bro, we are talking about fucking 2026. Hope you have a good medical time. Medical science. Every top club has a good medical science. You have to be strict. And by the way, your doctors have to go to the Mikel Arteta and say this player is not ready.
Yeah.
Don't give decision to Mikel Arteta because we've seen this before. We've seen how Saka turned up. Bro, if I'm telling you, don't see, if Saka had another manager, he won't be like this.
Facts.
In terms of player, in terms of injuries, he won't be like this. This fucking guy is playing him for 2 to 3 years continuously.
Yeah. But it's different because you see the thing is, this ain't just down to Arteta. It started with that dude, what's his name? Emery. It started with Emery and with Southgate as well. Because how many times did you see in Southgate when we're winning or it's a friendly which we don't need to play, they played Saka? Why? When you're winning against Jamaica, but you still got Saka on. Yeah? Why? Then Arteta consistently playing him. Do you remember we had that talk last season when I think you was there when I forgot his channel was on. When I think I was on Mud Brothers or something like that. Prime asked me a question. He said, "Would you sacrifice Saka for a Champions League?" And I said, "No, I wouldn't, because we'll have many more chances to have a Champions League. But then he could win the Champions League, and then that'd be the end of his career." So, people, if you see that in the background, it's not that there's a ghost in my yard. It's just my pull down blind in the office, like the windows open, and because there's a little air coming in, thank fuck, yeah, it's behaving like it's Superman. Yeah, I like Saka's just playing too much football. Saka's just, I understand the Saka one because that's down to football, but the Timber one, the Ben White one, they haven't played in as many games as Saka has. And
no. Ben White, I blame Arteta because he said, Ben White came and said that I had injury, you know what, I have to cover up, I have to take some injections and play. I blame Ben White to Arteta. It's Timber, I think it's body. And by the way, people forget he got ACL injury. That means he came back from ACL injury, he played whole season. That means his body is straight up, bro. And he put on a shift, center back or right back, or he put on a shift. Timber is that guy where he can do all. He's up and down defender. He can do all. For me, Timber is on his body. That's why I don't see like it's happening again. Then I will be concerning. For Ben White, I blame Arteta. Ben White and Saliba also I blame Arteta because Saliba came and said, I played with my back issues for whole season. You can't do it, bro. If you don't have defenders, I can understand it. Brother, you have fucking million defenders out there.
Yeah.
You telling me Gabriel and Mosquera, Gabriel Hincapié can't play? Come on. For me,
No,
it depends upon Arteta and medical science.
do you know? Yeah, I see. I get that. See, this is a hard one because I understand that players want to play while they're injured. Bro, I totally understand that because it's like this. How many times have you or myself or so many people, we know we should stay on because we're sick and we go outside to work and then we get even worse. But that's just the type of people that we are. We're just built like that. So I understand when they're playing injured, but when does it stop? Because therefore, it's the manager to manager and be like, you know what, yeah, sit out this game, or I'm going to bring on 20 minutes ago, or I'm going to play for one half. Come to an agreement. You get me? Don't be playing someone that is known as that has an injury or supposed to have a surgery. Play them 90 minutes over like 4 or 5 games. Look at Reece James. You see the difference between Reece James last season and Reece James in the World Cup. The moment he has to play 2 games back to back within 3 to 4 days, his body just shuts down. He can't even put a cross in. And the thing is, I don't want that to happen to Timber.
Don't say I can understand. You, in your point of view, don't want to see where players come back for 4 games and miss another 4 games and go for missing another 4 games. You don't want to see the cycle repeated, right? For me, I think Arsenal already taking care of it. I don't think you have seen that, but Arsenal already fixing your back medical team issues. That means in this period, if your medical team is fixing issues, then I don't want to see any issues in the regular season now. I don't want to see that. But for me, if you're speaking in terms of all players, and by the way, next season, Calafiori, Ben White, Timber, Saka, Rice, and one more player will be in these 5 to 6 players has to be on point in terms of medical because you said to me that you got new medical team. That means if they don't get injuries on the pitch, I don't want to see them missing injuries because in training or because of like that. No. If your medical team is so strict, go to Mikel Arteta and say this player is not ready. You don't give them a green light. Tell them he's not ready. He have to be on the rehabilitation. You have to be on the off the pitch for 1 more week because we have to see. Timber is not playing for 1 season. Timber has to play another 5 to 6 years or 10 years. Don't kill the players' careers because of you have to win 4 to 3 matches. No, if you give him time for those players for 3 to 4 matches, that means he can perform at his peak level on the spring season of this career in April, May, in June. That is where we need best players out there. For me, if we can blame bodies, we can blame medical science. For me, it all depends upon Arteta and his management of players. I don't like what I'm seeing from before. Now you got your new medical team. That means I want to see more. I don't want to see players missing in terms of Arsenal fans' point of view. That's where I stand.
Yeah, it's the same because like Timber's still quite young. Is what I'm saying. Or he hasn't even hit nowhere near his prime, and he's been so consistent in what he is and who he like what he does. Because how old is he? He's like 25 now, isn't it? Yeah. So let's just say he's got another minimum 3 years at Arsenal. Yeah. That would lead him to about 28. And in 28, you're supposed to be in your prime where like kind of unstoppable. But like the only way he's going to do that is obviously if he takes care of his body. But then this is where, okay, you see, all of us have played sports, right? No matter what level you played at, or no matter what you've done, even when you're hurting. I remember when I used to kickball with the man them, yeah. And I went for a header. I landed on my left foot. I heard this pop, right? And I was like, fucking no, what hit me? No one was around me. Nobody hit me. No one touched me. And then the ball came back to me and I tried to run for it. And I'm like, oh, fucking no, what's that pain? And I felt the back of my hamstring. There was a fucking dirty lump behind it. This is what I'm saying. Yeah?
Yeah.
I still try to play on because that's the nature of who we are. We're built like that. But then that's for the manager to say, look, right, sit out now, have a little bit of rest. Okay, cool. I want to win. but do I want to win to destroy your body? Is what I'm saying. Because this is why you have a decent squad where you're never going to have a squad of your starting 11 with the same skill set of your bench guys, your 7 or 8 people on the bench. I get that, but still have a decent level to do a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And if let's say last season at some point, could you imagine if this happened earlier? Him and Ben White will be injured, and now they've shown that they've both had long-term injuries back to back. I'm kind of worried going towards the season, and especially with Saliba.
I can understand your worriedness, but in terms of them, I'm not surprised because for me Timber, it's a bad luck. I can see that. For me, Saliba, it's on Mikel Arteta because these guys from that it's like a guy where he's injured, but you're telling him to bro, come on, bro. His body is telling him that no, I can't do it. The breaking point came at World Cup. That is it. Don't back injury is so serious. You know that back injuries are absolutely diabolical in terms of pain. In terms of rehabilitation, they're diabolical because my grandfather got a back surgery and he had so much of pain. He passed away after 3 months. I've been there in hospital for these back injuries. Every fucking time he tells me that, bro, I can't bear his pain. I can't bear his pain. Bro, this guy is 91 years old. My grandfather, he eats so much of spiciness. He never had any medical issues, by the way. So much of spiciness. You know that Indian spice. He eats so much. He eats raw spices. For me, the only time I seen him suffer is his back injury. He got the disc replaced. By that means he so suffered. A back disc replaced. For me, that's what I'm saying. For me, back injuries, Achilles injuries are so serious. ACL, so you know what? ACL we can recover from that, but back injuries and Achilles is different injuries. That's why I'm saying you have to be. By the way, I don't want to see Saliba for at least 6 to 7 months. I can't see that, bro. If Saliba backs after 4 months, that is alarming them for me. Don't do that.
No, it's really sad because I can see that. That's the thing. If we're talking about Arteta and Arsenal and the way we've been doing things, why can't I can see that all day long. I can see that all day long.
Wait, the Saliba coming back and playing in 5 months.
Yeah, I can see that all day long. Look how many times Arsenal have rushed back players. How many times, bro? The only player
that is where this can't happen. This can't happen now. This can't happen.
Look, the only player that I didn't see them rush back was what's his name?
Mikel Merino,
yeah, Moreno. That's the only player. With Havertz, we did. Odegaard, well, he's a babysitter. I don't really give a fuck about him. Saka, we did. Come on, man. Like, we rushed him back. And he got, Eze, we rushed back. This is what I'm saying. Timber,
Ben White.
we rushed back.
Ben White,
we rushed back. You know what I'm saying? And what happened? They played 2 games and got injured again.
Sorry, Declan Rice.
Declan Rice is a little bit different because with Declan Rice, he's more of a workhorse. He's an engine, is what I'm saying. So he's a player that can be rushed back and still do a good job.
I can understand, but that is where you have to draw the line, though, because Declan Rice is a passion player. He doesn't want to sit with minor injuries, right? If you have any minor injuries, you know what he will say, I can do this. We've seen that in the World Cup. He's done that. But this is where you have to remember, Declan Rice is like a 28, right now it's 28, right? He's 27 or 28. Declan Rice. That means he has to play for another at least 4 to 5 years. He can't play like this intensity every fucking game. That means you have to give at least some time and respect to his body. Bro, he played 60 games last season with World Cup, with you going far in the games, in Cups, in Champions League. That means he played most of the minutes for Arsenal and World Cup. That means he need at least 45 days to 50 days time to rest and recoup his intensity back because come again. You don't want to see 50%, 60% Declan Rice because he's a key player for you. He plays pivotal position in your midfield and he's one of your best captains out there. For me, in terms of Declan Rice, he needed a special treatment. That's where I'm looking at your medical team right now because it's new medical team. bro, change it. Bro, change it. Don't give Arteta full reign power, full Hitler power like that. He's not Hitler. People has to remember, Arteta is moving like Hitler.
I may don't say that. What? No, no. Those kind of things get drawn to Amarin. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No. Bro, in terms of Hitler means in terms of where commandness, by the way. I'm on saying in terms of that, in terms of commandness, you can't question Hitler. Don't you dare that. Same is it's like that. You can't question a general Mbappe. You don't. If he says so, you have to do it. It's like that. For me, you can't be like that. Do what medical team says, regardless of manager.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. I totally get that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I totally get that. We just need to sort it out. Honestly, just sort it out because it's not great. Yeah, and it's hard because it's like every manager wants to play their best players. Like, especially when you're in this kind of position. Especially when you're in this kind of position. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mate. Like, I blank. Before I even continue saying what I was saying, do you know what? Yeah, I miss both of them at Man United. Please, both of you come back. One can be the one can be the assistant coach, and one can be the manager. This is what I'm saying. So you can both work together and make Man United great again in our eyes. This is what I'm saying. Please bring them back. Yeah, like please bring them back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, do you know, it's like I said, maybe just PTSD. Yeah,
I said PTSD. Yeah.
Because like Thomas in the chat before, and then he's probably gone now because he ain't answered the question. And it seems like people have still got more to say, never really like answering questions, right? I understand that as well. I don't, but I get it, innit? Yeah. When you've been through this for so many years, when you've seen your best players get injured, and you notice patterns, and then you see them getting rushed back because the patterns that you notice. I can't see these lot finishing their career quite well because it's like this. Yeah, you see Jesus. We all know that Jesus, for example, was always injured at Man City. Yeah, he wasn't there as long as he's been at Arsenal, but he still got injured at the critical moments. Let's say around November, December times, right? But we've always rushed him back, and I understand we haven't got the biggest squad, well, especially at that point. But why are you going to rush a player back that's literally just come back from an injury or recently had an injury within the same year? That's my issue. Is what I'm saying. We can't keep doing that because then we're getting lucky. We're getting lucky, bro. And what happens when everyone else fixes up? Our luck runs out. Right? Also have a tough start of the season. If we're going from, let's say, for example, the World Cup. The greatest thing that I saw from this World Cup, yeah, wasn't the style of play, was the fact that referees let a lot of challenges go. So this is what we're supposed to be looking forward to.
It won't happen in Premier League. It won't happen.
Yeah. And we all know that a British player, or when you're playing a British Premier League, they love a challenge. They love to hit hard. They love to slide tackle you off your feet. And if you're winning the ball, there's no yellow card. But we're going to get an injury. That's my problem, bro.
Yes.
Yeah? And for honestly, go on.
Oh, sorry. For me, I always says, Mikel Arteta, you have blood on his hands. This season, you can't be like, you already won the league. You can chill right. That means I'm not saying you don't have to win trophies. No. Use some respect to the players. Use them wisely. Bro, if you are winning 2-0, you don't have to play Rice. You can bring on Nogard, or you can bring on Niles Lewis Kelly, or bring on Zubimendi. If you are winning 2-0, you don't have to play Saka or Saliba or Gabriel or Ben White. You respect them bodies and use your options wisely. Bro, you got your fucking massive squad of 22 players and 19 players like that. Use them well. Why do you have to sit on the bench though? Bro, if you have Mikel Merino there, you have Zubimendi there, you have Miles Lewis Kelly there. These are all the competent players who can play there. For me, it all depends upon, you can say player body issues, but it all depends upon Arteta. he's the main guy where you have to question if players are getting injuries while. You have to question.
No, trust me, I totally get that, man. It's kind of ridiculous. Honestly, it's kind of ridiculous, man, and it
And
hurts my
Chelsea, hope
soul.
all good Chelsea. Big up. Hope all good
Yeah,
Chelsea.
yeah. Did you know
Hope all
it's
good.
so people? I'll keep turning because I'm typing something, right? And I'm trying to entertain you like at the same time. Yeah, big up Chelsea each and every time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Donald and side. You know what, Chelsea? Yeah, you can fuck yourself. You get what I'm saying? But big you up at
Whoa,
each and
whoa,
every
whoa,
time.
whoa. Respect, bro. Respect. See, Chelsea haven't said anything stupid though. He said big up and he said your name. Why you rest some respect, bro? Chelsea, come on.
I look like yeah, I've done enough shows with Chelsea, yeah, to understand there's gonna be a fraudulent something afterwards. She's probably typing something mad now. Do you know what it is? She's probably at home
No. You see, you
cooking
can't be reactive
dinner.
though. No, you can't be proactive. If you see something, then you have to be reactive. You can't
Nope,
assume things though.
nope. I'm
You can't assume.
premeditating this shit, blood.
No,
I'm
you can't assume
premeditating this
things
shit.
though. No.
Mate, I'm premeditating this shit though. This is what I'm saying because we're not doing all of this. Oh, yeah, but then that's your name. Look, yeah, Chelsea's gonna say something. Yeah, because she always says something. Yeah, I say
That
she's
is
at
your
home
assumption
trying
though.
to
Maybe
say it.
she won't say much. Maybe
Maybe you want
see.
to say what, bro? Have you met Chelsea? You don't fucking stop.
No. I'm just saying, no, don't see. I know in past she said that, but I'm just saying that she won't be the. She may be good today. We don't know that, right? That's it.
I hear that. I hear that. But still, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But big up Chelsea anyway. Yeah, make sure you log into ProperChels94 on
Proper.
YouTube
Yeah.
and TikTok. You know what I'm saying? TikTok should probably go live about 6 o'clock or something like that. She stays there for about 2 hours or so. And then she jumps off, excuse me. And if she's available tomorrow, she can come through because she has to be part of the team that is going to change my name. Oh, Dod C, can you always cook her on the lap, Neto and Henderson? No, do you know, I won't cook her on the lap because that's her boyfriend, yeah, and I really don't want them to break up. They make a beautiful couple and all the rest of it. Neto is shit. Henderson, he's an old man, OAP, and as they say, you shouldn't kick a man when he's down because he's used to being on the floor, if you know what I mean. But yeah, but yeah, is what it is. Yeah.
And by the way, did you see Heidi Howe leaving Newcastle?
No. What? Oh yeah, Howie. That's. You know what? I saw that happening a mile away, mate. Come on. I don't even know how the hell we lasted so long.
For me, it's not a surprise for her. Brother, why you sacking now? You have to sack her after the end of the season. For me, I seen the reports that Newcastle wanted to keep him. He wanted to leave.
Yeah.
It's not a sack, by the way. It's mutual agreement that he wants us to leave. He said, you know what, I'm going to fuck off. You know what? That is best for Newcastle.
Yeah.
The coach.
Yeah.
Go on. Sorry, go on.
No, go to, brother.
For me, that is the best thing happened for Newcastle for long. Bro, yes. See, he won a Carabao Cup with you. He did so many good things, but doesn't mean you have to give him 7 to 8 years. No.
Yeah.
Bro, Sutherland are getting Europa League. You seen your Sutherland are getting Europa League, and you are in Newcastle, and you got this big stadium, and you got these big players. That means you have to do something with it. I'm not saying win the league. No. You have to be in the Champions League. You have to be in the Europa League. You can't be below Sutherland. I can understand from Steve's point of view, and just also said so many times, they have to sack Eddie Howe. It's too late. They did it. It's too late now. Big up,
it's way too late. They should have sacked him at the end of the season so the next manager could actually do something. And you know when they say mutual, like when they came to a mutual agreement, meaning you got sacked, you know what I'm saying? We will pay you off, but you have to sign an NDA to say it was on mutual grounds. But he got sacked. Bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like Chelsea said, "Oh, just wondering when you're signing, just wondering when you're signing players, you're missing. Do you know what? Yeah, we're Premier League champions. Tell me properly, and then I'll give you the answer. Little shit. Do you know what, bro? Do you remember when I said Chelsea? And I'm going to get back to what I was going to say. Do you remember when I said Chelsea is always fraudulent? I'm happy with my team. Will win the league, and my second team in a Liga, which will and win the Champions League. Mate, she said win.
No, wait. You predicting Atletico Madrid to win La Liga and Champions League.
She's psycho.
Okay, Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea. Okay.
Now, bro, you see, before you were sticking up for her, yeah. If you agree with me now, she's psycho.
See, I can't understand how you see Real Madrid and Barcelona doing, and you can tell me that Atletico Madrid and they're winning. You know what, La Liga, I can see that, but Champions League, hell no, hell no.
Yeah, Prime. Chelsea said Chelsea's winning the league next season, and Atletico Madrid is winning the league and Champions League. It's like, come on. You know what I'm saying? And people don't see why I say these things. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. She's a psychopath. Bro. But hey, that's proper Chelsea. That's the Chelsea we know and the Chelsea we love. You know what I'm saying? Big up each and every time. But no, man. You see, the thing with Eddie Howe is that is he a good manager? Yeah, he's a mid-table manager. He's a mid-table manager because, like, do you know when what is it, 2 seasons ago now when Newcastle won the Carabao Cup and they literally dismantled Arsenal? We had 1 shot in 2 games. One shot.
Exact performance. Yeah? That exact performance, I still remember.
And it's funny because I was at one of those games. I was at the game at the Emirates, and they destroyed us. So I'm not even gonna lie.
Bro, Gabriel and Saliba, they couldn't catch Isak that day. They couldn't catch Isak that day.
And, you know,
and by the way, I have to tell this: Eddie Howe is not a main man. He's a side man.
Bro,
you are a side man.
He's not a side man, bro. Do you know what Simons do? Simons do something. Simons at least hype up the main man, like the Robins, the who is it? Tony Yayos.
Yeah, but no. Yes, don't see. But Sideman also provides Sideman also provide some brilliant moments though. That's why I say Sideman.
He got a lucky moment. That's what it is. He got a lucky moment because his team.
No. See, that's where I disagree because I'm not in the camp where he got lucky with cup because he beat Arsenal, he beat Liverpool comfortably well. He beat City. I think he beat another team also. And last season also he beat City. He beat so many times. I'm not saying lucky. I think he's just say where he's not the type of player where a coach with consistently can take a team to top 4, win a trophy every season. He's not the type of guy. He's not the type of coach. This guy is a coach where gone.
No, Newcastle don't have the team to be top 4. Even when they had Isak in the team, they did not have the team to have top 4. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they're playing with players like Gordon on the left. Because I'm sorry, he's not that great. If we're talking levels now. But no, what's he saying, bro?
I'm just saying that for me, I blame their board where he didn't give him tools, I didn't give him players, but it also tells me that this Newcastle team can't be like 11, 15 or 16 like that. It can't be like that. No. For me, this team is better than that. Bro, you have to finish at least in a top 7 or top 8. This Newcastle, bro, Newcastle City, Newcastle Stadium deserve Europa League or Champions League football every fucking season. They can't be 11 or 12. And you telling me Sutherland got to the Premier League and they got the Europa League in their first season.
Yeah.
That is bad. You can't be brave. And by the way, Chelsea, don't ask me Liverpool predictions right now. I don't know what is happening at Liverpool. Don't ask me that. We can be finished 7th, we can finish 5th. Don't ask me about Liverpool until transfer window ends.
Look at this. Anyone will be able to beat Liverpool next season. Mate, she said it, not me. You were backing her up here, and now she's saying anyone's going to be able to beat your team this season.
Fine, no. See, you have to mention Chelsea. For me, I think it's not crazy to say La Liga, Atletico Madrid can win La Liga. Okay, you know what? I can see that. I disagree, but I can see that. But Champions League, no, because you got Madrid there, you got a PSG there, you got Barcelona there, you got Bayern Munich there. See, I never say Arsenal in the Champions League for you don't see.
No. I didn't say we're going to win it. I said we've got Arsenal there.
Okay. You're saying challenge, right? Okay, you challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay. Okay. If you say Doncic saying Arsenal, that means City. I'm not saying Liverpool, but there will be City will be there. That's what I mean. I mean Atletico Madrid will be 6th or 7th option. I will be astronomically surprised if Atletico Madrid win the Champions League. I know the final is in their stadium, Wanda Metropolitano, but it doesn't mean they win the Champions League.
Nah, they don't. They're not winning the Champions League. Come on, man. Like, no. Not even on their best day, they can win the Champions League.
By the way, they got best opportunity. They didn't beat them. They didn't beat you last season.
Mate, do you know the funny thing is, in both games we controlled both of them. The scoreline didn't complement.
Reflect.
Yeah, reflect, compliment or whatever. Simply because it's like we controlled the game for the 180 plus minutes. We were never we didn't never once lose control of that game, even when they equalized. Because we saw the true Atletico bottlers stand up at that point. The true bottlers stand up. And yes, it is Simeone's last season. And the best way to go out of the league.
No, wait. You said Simeone last season. He's saying probably. Probably last season.
It's probably likely as well because he's been there for many years. He hasn't won much, is what I'm saying. And he's the highest paid manager in world football right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Donsi. For me, see, he got players. I know. I watch Atletico Madrid. He got players. That's why I said in La Liga terms of point of view, you know what? I can see the Simeone can do this thing and he can win the league without of players. But in Champions League, I disagree with Chelsea. I can't see that. Champions League way off. No, way off.
I'll tell you this.
If he doesn't win,
I'll tell you right now, Chelsea ain't winning nothing this season. Nothing. They can't challenge for the league.
Wait, you don't see them winning at least Carabao Cup or FA Cup?
No.
Where do you have Chelsea right now as things stand?
I have the fifth.
Okay, fifth. Okay.
I've done fifth.
Who is your top four then? Who is your top four? As things stands, by the way. July 30, as things stands.
Probably, obviously, Arsenal. Man United, Man City.
Whoa. That means you telling me after so many years, Arsenal and United going for title race?
No, I don't think Man United are in a title race, but I think they're going to finish the top four.
No, you said second.
No, but this is no order though. Do that one.
I'm asking order. That's why I asked order. You said champions Arsenal. Second means title race though.
You know the funny thing is, I can see Man United getting second as a thing. If you want to go down that route, I can see Man United getting second because right now, Man City's in turmoil. They're in that kind of Liverpool realm-ish where they need a massive rebuild, especially in defense.
Okay. Wait. That means you see title race means you see United filling off like a 10 to 15 points below or 12 points below, right?
No, Man United will fall off because it's the first season of them being back in the Champions League and they don't have the players at the moment. I don't care who they've signed. They don't have the players at the moment to actually consistently play week after week. Because I'm not going to judge them.
Do you think United can cross 75 points?
If we're going from last season, yeah.
80?
No.
Okay, that is the border for you. 75 to 80.
Yeah, 75 to 80. I would say, do you know what it is? I'll say 65 to 80.
65 to 80.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the reason why is because if we're going from last season, they played some exciting football. They were free scoring. And I understand at that point in time, they had one game a week, but then they could go the other way. Because when they did have one game a week, they still fell into what, 15th or 16th, one of those two places. That's where they finished. And then they only had one game a week. Well, not one game a week.
Yeah.
They did have the the Europa Cup, but this is not the Europa Cup of 10 years ago, where teams actually drop down. The bigger teams drop down and they make it a lot more competitive. Mate, you're playing against farmers, no disrespect, against people who work in factories, no disrespect, and people are just coming out of the job center, no disrespect. That's who you're playing against at times. So, if anything, those two teams that were in the final should have been in the final.
Yes.
So it's actually a weird one.
And
It's
for
actually a weird
me,
one.
I can't take a Chelsea's prediction seriously because you know what, you predicted Chelsea, you are Chelsea fan, I can understand, but
Yeah,
Spurs finishing
yeah.
second. Come on, below Arsenal.
Below Arsenal.
That
No,
means your prediction is not serious.
no. See, the thing is, yeah, like I wouldn't put it surprised by United for finishing second. I wouldn't put it past them for
Oh
finishing
no, no,
second.
no, no. Don't see, no. Chelsea saying Chelsea first, Spurs second. That I can't take that serious.
Oh, what Chelsea said. You know what? Yeah. Do you remember when I said to you Chelsea's a fraud? You told me no. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I said to you she's gonna say something mad. You said don't do
There
that.
is a
Don't do it.
comment you can bring up. There is a comment you can bring up. Chelsea said that. That is a
One
comment.
second.
See.
Okay, let me find it. Blank. It happens. I had a dream. Simone's last one. Further down. Okay, she said this.
See.
Fam, give me a second, my brother. Yeah. It's hard for me to take Chelsea serious. Yeah. Because I do a few streams of her on TikTok with her on her stuff. Like I hear the kind of madness and crazy bullshit that she's actually providing. You know what I'm saying? And she's fucking batshit crazy. That's what I can put it down to.
It is the I can't take this serious. I can't take this serious. Hell no.
Mate,
And before hell no,
she's
these
actually,
predictions I can't take.
she's actually bonkers, blood. She's totally bonkers.
Bro,
Like, come on,
Spurs,
people, look
City.
at this, yeah? Chelsea, Spurs, City, Arsenal, United. So that's first, second, third, fourth, fifth. For one, there's no Liverpool. Two, she put Spurs second. She is fucking bonkers, mate. Honestly, she is blood clot bonkers. Chelsea, you know what? Yeah, have you ever thought about having a CAT scan? Yeah, I've never thought about that because I swear there's not enough oxygen going into your head. And the thing is, she used to play women's football as well at a high level. This is why I think she's totally nuts.
Bro, you know,
Maybe
Chelsea knows. That's no. That I saying it is full prediction. And before Don see, I have to go.
Yeah.
Have to leave. Thanks for the link. Sorry, I have to head out. Hit the like button, people. Subscribe to Donversation TV. And one more thing is Spider-Man Brand New Day. Fucking brilliant. Have to watch it. I watched it.
Yeah. Is it good?
Very, very good. For me, second best Spider-Man movie ever.
Do you remember I'm a Spider-Man fan because my daughter's in the cinema right now watching it. And it's only because I said, let me come. I'm going with my friends. I'm like, what do you mean, man? I said, I can come. She said, Dad, you're too old to be coming out of us. I said, you're my daughter, man. I used to take you to these fucking places. You know what I'm saying? She just pardon me off.
That's why I'm saying it's good. And by the way, don't see if there is a Twitter post where I posted in SciTalk Sports. In India, their place called Assam is going through very, very floods. It's going through heavy disasters happening there. And I donated my money to them in terms of because their kids are starving, their places are burned. I did my something there. If anybody wants to contribute, if anyone wants to do something, you can go to my page in Twitter. I can check it. That's it.
Fam, do me a favor, yeah. Just post it in there and then just send it to me privately, and then I'll send a little something to them.
Okay, I will give the details to you in a private dance. So after stream friends, I will message you.
Yeah, please. Just post it to me, and people, man, make sure that you actually help out, even if it's as minimum as you can, because you know what, minimum.
Yeah, anything helps, bro. International, I will pattern you up for international PayPal, or I will do this. I will send the details to you. It international, that's why I will do this. For me, I don't. By the way, I'm the person where I don't gas up or I don't do this because if I do something good, I don't say to anybody. For this, this time, people has to know that because I remember when Guyana and West Indies got hurricanes like this. This is the same thing for me. In Assam, it's very, very good place. This is happening. Very, very bad is happening there for me in terms of people dying, in terms of kids starving. Schools are not good. This is the place where I want to do something. My company and we did something there in terms of personal point of view. If anybody can do what they can, there is a post in my channel. Sorry, they post in my Twitter. I will. If you go there, there is a post. You can do it. That's it. Thank you, Donsi. Sorry to say this. Yeah. Sorry.
No, bro. Let me tell you first and foremost, yeah. Don't ever say sorry. Don't ever say sorry for doing such a good thing. What you're doing is a great deed, because just like in the Jamaican one, yeah, I did my thing and I didn't need praise for that because that's my home country. You know what I'm saying? That's where ethnicity, where I'm from, where my family is from, where my family still resides, where we have a yard there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, if you could do anything to help out someone that's in need, especially a country, not people that are fucking lazy and rather go job center than actually fucking get a job. People that's literally lost everything. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that we should be helping. You know what I'm saying? So if you can post a thing, I'll be grateful. If you can send it to me, I'll be grateful. I'll send a little something to them. This is what I'm saying, because
I will post you the details. After the statements, I will post you the details. I will message you in details.
Thank you. Blessings, man. Blessings, man.
Blessings. Blessings, Daniel, and big up, Charles. Hope all good. And Charles, don't worry about us. We will talk about after season start. We will talk about it. Big up Prime also. Who is coming? Big up Prime.
Oh shit, man, you are fucking crazy. Yeah, people, man, like, yeah, Sai's gone now, so manage and respect to Sai, like, this is what I'm saying, and what he's doing for him for his homeland. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? And if you do things like that, you really don't need any praise. And if you do ask for that praise or keep talking about it, it's just one of those things where like you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to help out a person in need or people in need or a country in need when things like hurricane hits. You know what I'm saying? We're kind of blessed in this country that we don't actually get those kind of things, even though our weather is fucked up. When I say fucked up, I've seen like snow, sleet, rain, and sunshine in one day. This is Great Britain for you, you know what I'm saying? And if you're old enough to remember, I think the last hurricane that ever hit England, the first and last one, to be honest, was 1988. There's always been strong winds, but yeah. But regardless, man, thank you, Sai, for popping through. And yeah, once you send me the link, right, I'll pull it in here, I'll pin it and all the rest of it. And that, I've said a little something to them because you know what? Yeah, you got to help out people in need. So, people, what we say, man, what we're saying, oh, blank, that's an interesting one. You have to actually explain this, because why do you think that Alonso's going to be sacked before December? Don't you believe in its philosophy? They're saying he might play a back three with wing backs. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that he's going to make the lap great again. That's what they're saying. They're saying he actually found Cole Palmer. He's going to keep Reece James injury-free all season. He's going to make sure Caicedo doesn't get a red card and roll on the floor like to say he's the one that got challenged. That's what they said. They said he's going to make a goalkeeper make minimum mistakes where they're winning more, where he's winning more than what they're losing. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said. They said that, well, they're winning the league. Well, that's actually ProperChels94. That's what she said. This is what I'm saying. That's what she said. I look at it, it's like, she goes on to say, oh, blank, are you drunk? Look, yeah. You see this female, like she's good people to me. You know what I'm saying? She just asked blank if he's drunk after she said this. Let me say this to you. She asked blank if he was drunk after she said this. Chelsea finished first, Spurs second, Chelsea third, Arsenal fourth, and Man United fifth. And then she went on to say, well, that's just a Spursy thing to do. Have a shit season, basically, and come and finish second. Like, geez, man, she's just crazy. She's just crazy. And you know what? Yeah, I can't actually wait for the Premier League to start back again, because as much as I like my relaxing time, as much as I like my relaxing time, I don't actually get to relax it that much. I like my football as well, because it's like me sitting down, not watching football most of the time. I'm chilling with the wife, and that's lovely. That's all lovely. But just like yesterday, I'm watching like we're watching something. I went toilet, do a little pee, come back. I don't know why I even share that information, but that's what it was. My girl put it on Love Island. I was thinking, what? So, and then I'm just sitting there, and do you know when I was just gazing off? So I got my iPad, and I started watching what is it, Bleach again, like sick anime. And I was like, yeah, and she's like, oh, how come you don't like what is it, Love Island? And I'm like, why do I want to watch fucking these fake ass motherfuckers like do all of this shit for the clout, and then they're gonna be going to Casa Amore and sleeping with this person, sleeping with that person, and doing this and this. I don't want to see that shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. It's just mad. I don't see how people can watch Love Island. It's just not my thing. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm watching. You read mangas. You know what? I used to read mangas, bro. But yeah, but I just ain't got the time to do all of that, bro. Like this is why I only do my main shows on a Friday, where it's a Friday Night Madness. Because me doing a show like this at this kind of time as well, and even saying that I've been on a few shows the last few days, is only because I've just worked from home. You know what I'm saying? And I've kind of got a lot of my work done. And I've got my compliance coming up in September, so I've got to get that ready for the end of August. But I've got like 2 weeks before I even think about starting that. So I've got a little bit of time in my hands. You know what I'm saying? People. So I'm like, why not share this time with the people and just chat madness? But yeah, I'm on what was that? What was it? What was it? 1,000 Day War. And I'm on, because you know they brought out the new season. They brought out the new season, season 4. Their first episode came last week Sunday, in it. So I had to wait for it to translate in English. Obviously, it takes about 5 days, and then I'll watch it. This is what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm there, man. I'm there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I like my bleach. Is what I'm saying. Like I'm a very, I like a lot of stuff. The only thing I don't like here is things like those 90-Day Fiancés, Married to Medicine, Atlanta, and all of that bullshit. This is what I'm saying. And you think, why do I even know those names? People, I got a woman in my life. Yeah, I got daughters in my life. They like that shit. So no matter how much I try to get away from it, it just seems to be in front of my face. The only time when people leave me alone and leave me to have the TV in peace is when Arsenal's on. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, please. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Yeah, you kind of get used to that. It says, so well animated. Big up Melina Queens. Yeah. Do you know what it is? It's very well animated. It's one of my favorite ones. I kind of got to the dance late with that one because it came out a good few years ago. But when I started watching it, it was very addictive. Very addictive. I think the storylines are great. The artistry is great. I can see where they're trying to go with it. Especially with the Thousand Years War, and the actual anime, the actual series part of it, kind of links it pretty well. And the way they keep on switching, like I wouldn't even say universes. It's just like bringing old foes, helping them create new partnerships and new friendships. That's what I'm saying, yeah. But it's mad, and yeah, Chelsea. I keep on switching things in it because they've talked to different people. It's crazy because Chelsea still got young ones in it, yeah. So a lot of the times, if they're not into football and stuff like that, you just put in a little cartoon or whatever. Got to do what you got to do, and like most of the cartoons, I don't mind, especially the cartoon films. You get what I'm saying? My son used to love Rio, and like amazing cartoon. But when it comes to watching like series and all of that, when we're talking about like Married to like 90-Day Fiance, or that fucking, oh, what can I call it? But try not to be too disrespectful. That blood clot nastiness where everyone's arguing. I don't like arguments. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm hearing is this person slept with this person. They're so bad because this person wanted to go along with this person. They went to Casa Amore and they came back and I was so loyal and this and that and this. Motherfucker, it's a game show. There's no difference between that and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because they all want to fucking be a millionaire because it's a fucking game show, and then they want to get pissed off when their friend is sleeping with this person. Fucking hell, it's like, give me a break. You see, people, I'm holding my head because it's like, just even thinking about that shit gives me a headache. You get me? And then when I'm watching football, I'm like, yeah, this is nice. Oh, and it's even better now because Zinchenko is never gonna play for my club again. You don't know how nice it is. You know what I'm saying? She says, I can't watch them shows no more. All right, Chels, do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to send you the link. You better fucking come on. Why can't you watch them shows no more? Because it's crazy. We need to have a talk about this. You get me? Like, why can't you watch them blood clot shows no more? Because, like, it seems like you're loving those shows. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were your thing. But I guess now your thing is, all right, let me ask you a question, Chels. Was it because you got into a relationship with the lap? That's why you can't watch those shows anymore? Like, you don't have to answer me now, but I I respect if you said yes, because you know sometimes when you get into a relationship, the person takes up so much of your time, and you kind of start mimicking them. And we all know the lap is an oath. You know what I'm saying? The caveman and all of that. All right. So yeah, it's just mad. And he says, fam, Squad Zero are actually pagans, bro. These men got bare chat just to get bodied by. Yeah. Squad Zero, they're dead blood. Do you know what it is? Especially when they combined all of their powers. Like, I thought they were fucking legit. And like Ichigo fucking is more powerful than them. Does that even make sense? This is Squad Zero. This is supposed to be the best of the best. The dude that fucking made the fucking the swords and like the man with no name and shit like that. It's mad, like, but big up you know what I'm saying? Godfrey, yo, blessings. All right, Charles, what are you saying to me, girl?
Hello, Donald. How are you?
I'm good, man. This stream has just got left, man. You know what I'm saying? That's Donversation done. Why don't you watch them thing there no more?
Do you know what? I used to watch them all the time and I was obsessed. And I think it might have been sort of when lockdown, just after lockdown, when all I sat there watching, I ended up watching old football shows and all that. And then sort of, I used to watch EastEnders, and then it just sort of washed out of me. And then obviously the kids take over the telly. And I was sat there the other day with Paw Patrol on at 9 o'clock at night on my own.
Shit. You fucking weirdo.
But unless it's football, Don, unfortunately, that's all I have on now.
You have Paw Patrol on. Fuck it, no.
I did.
Yeah, but you know what is, you're lucky you got kids, because if you didn't have kids, right? Actually, no, because people like cartoons. Grown ass folks like cartoons. You know what I'm saying? Like, my favorite one is The Lion King.
My favorite.
I fucking love it. Oh shit!
Right.
Yeah.
I've got an unpopular opinion about The Lion King.
Okay. Oh fucking hell!
Go on, Prime.
I'm good. How's everyone doing?
I'm cool, thank you.
I think the only reason people love The Lion King is because of nostalgia. I don't think it's actually good.
Yeah, well, I was young when I first saw it. That's why. Yeah, I was young when I first saw it. And my cousin danced in the show in Carnegie or whatever it is. So
I just got a notification about FIFA announced a boycott or something.
So go on.
Sorry, Prime.
What?
Sorry. No, I've just got a notification saying something like FIFA boycott.
FIFA boycott.
Hang on.
Oh yeah.
UEFA announced FIFA boycott.
Right?
I don't know.
Well, UEFA will boycott FIFA tournaments. Fucking hell. Okay. Let me bring this shit up. 1 second. Breaking news on Donversation TV. First time this has ever happened to me. Oh my.
Bomba.
Donvar. Yeah. You know who calls me Donvar?
Who?
I don't fucking
Dinchenko.
Fuck you, bitch. Yeah. UEFA will boycott FIFA tournaments if Giovanni Infantino continues with plans to sell off stake in fucking hell.
Wow.
UEFA reacted furiously to FIFA's plan to see private investment of competitions, including World Cup. FIFA insists it would retain sole control over governance and sporting decisions. PM Andy Burnham says football belongs to the fans. Finally, this fucking money-hungry tyrant. UEFA will boycott FIFA tournaments if Giovanni goes ahead with his proposal to sell off a stake in the World Cup. Yeah, to Trump, innit? Yeah, pussy. If you can't see people, I made it bigger. The decision was taken at an emergency meeting of all UEFA's 55 members associations on Thursday afternoon. Thank fuck I was at home today. I get breaking news for once. In a statement released on Thursday afternoon, UEFA said, "We anonymously and equivalently reject FIFA's proposal to transfer ownership interest in the World Cup and other FIFA competitions to private investors. Trump, you can fuck off, and not my names, and not me, my namesake." The boycott should effectively kill off Infinito's proposal, as investors are unlikely to put money into tournaments without European teams. Wow. Yeah, means Saudi wants to come to Champions League. The first major tournament UEFA can boycott is the 2023 Women's World Cup. Wow.
Oh,
What
God.
the hell? A major row first broke out on Tuesday between football's governing bodies over FIFA's plans to seek private investment in the World Cup, with FIFA reacted angrily and European nations ready to discuss a boycott. Hey, people, I'm on this sit down. I'm already sitting down. FIFA announced that it was seeking to launch FIFA Forward Enterprise, FFE, which would bring together the sale of FIFA's commercial rights, including broadcasting, sponsorship, ticketing, and licensing. Fucking hell. Under the proposal, FIFA would raise up to 4.2 billion euros, which is 3.1 billion pounds, from external investors through the sale of majority non-controlling stake in FFE, which it says would be valued around 2 billion. The governing body says its plans, which need approval from members associations, could deliver more than 10 billion in football development funding over the next. See, that's how they try to spin it. Yeah, with that up 10 billion, yeah, in the next few years. This sounds like the Super League to me. But
Yeah.
UEFA, European Football Governing Body, released a furious statement that said the proposals crossed the line. This was further opposition to the proposal from Prime Minister, I don't care who you are, who said football belongs to the fans. Yeah. While on X, the FIFA were left completely unaware, expressed a deep concern over plans. The Premier League, which is founding members of the European leagues, backed the stance, saying it fully supports its statement. Yeah, until someone says no and they try to sell out everything. But it's all good, yeah. The World Cup cannot be treated as an investment product. It is one of football's greatest sporting legacies. It has been built over generations by players, national teams, and supporters across every continent. No part of it should be surrendered to private investors. The World Cup is not for sale. It is both irresponsible and indefensively that a proposal of such significance for football was conceived in secret and brought to the blink of approval without the meaningful consultant with those entrusted with stewarding the game. This is not merely a profound failure of leadership, but the abduction of FIFA's duty as the custodian of the world. I don't want to see your face, you prick. Okay, there's our topic.
Well, there we go.
Steve, give me a second.
Go on, Prime.
Right.
I'm confused. What's the problem here?
They want to sell out football.
It's absolute shocking.
Didn't you? But I mean, don't you have to bid to host the World Cup anyway?
No,
hasn't it been corrupt for a while?
No, it's been corrupt for a while, but do you know what? Yeah, it's like, for me, it's like, let's say the Champions League has got a Saudi team in it, or an American team in it.
Mm.
That's what it sounds like she's doing.
Right.
And I get that we all know that there's parts of football that's corrupted, or we believe, or like the flat earthers and all of that. Yeah, I get that. That's what I'm saying. There's corruption in everything, yeah. But if they sell off stakes in that, yeah, that means that like sponsorships rights, football will turn to be like NFL, because that's what happened to NFL.
That's mad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even saying that it's not a bad thing, but you know, UEFA is not the bastion of morality either. I don't know. I just whatever. I don't know. And maybe I should look more into it, but I don't like. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Steve, what are you saying? You're good.
None of my countries make it to tournaments anyway, so why do I care? It doesn't involve me.
To be honest, yeah, they will actually make sure that your countries never make it to the World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, we don't qualify anyway. Ireland don't qualify. Africa gets 10 qualifying spots, Nigeria don't qualify, so it doesn't matter to me. So yeah, bring it on. Bring on the new change. Hopefully it can make me qualify. So yeah, bring it on.
What up, people?
Hello, Steve.
What's going on?
Going
Mr.
on?
Stone?
Going on? How is everyone?
Hey,
How's it-
Steve, happy Independence Day. Happy
Yeah!
Steve lost his manager. His manager went bye-bye.
He's been waiting for this moment.
Independence Day. It's crazy.
I'm so happy.
e-
I'm so happy. Better
everyone-
late than never. Better
Everyone's
fucking
lost
late
their
than never.
manager, but Don C. Crazy.
Every-
Yeah, but my manager won
Bro.
the Premier League, so fuck you.
But you still
Yeah.
don't like Arteta.
Yeah.
Or
That's
just
true.
winning one prem. Does one prem make you love him? You love him now.
No, I don't love him. I don't love him, and we're not doing this. But go on, Steve. It's your moment. Don't let Prime do this. It's your moment. How do you feel that you're
I'm
free
chilling.
from tyranny?
Mate, I'm fucking chilling. I don't know why we didn't just do this at the beginning of the summer, but like I said, it's better now than never, bro. Genuinely, it's better now than never. I actually really rate Matthias Yasu. Or sorry, not Yasu. Yaisla, because he's
Yaisla.
German. Yeah, Yaisla. So he's German, and in German, it's one of those languages where if there's two vowels in between two it's a vowel and what's the other one called?
Constant.
And now,
Constant.
Yes, if it's in between two. So it's Jai, you pronounce the I. So Yaisu.
No, I wouldn't have a clue how to pronounce it.
yeah.
Well, I just told you.
Yeah, but I still can't do it, Steve, all right?
You can't say Yaisu. You can't say Yais.
I don't know. I don't know
No.
why he's getting sacked now. Because Glasner and Areola were both available.
Mate,
I don't know why he's sacked now.
I don't. Yaisla is just as good as them. Just as good as them.
Fairs. Because I've
That
heard
ass.
good things about him, but okay,
These-
why is
bro,
he? Why do you think you've waited this long though?
I don't know. I think we stumbled into a really good appointment, but
Did he walk or did he actually get sacked?
I don't know, and I don't really care.
Hey,
To be honest with you?
England. Eddie Howe is the next guy to replace Southgate or Tuchel.
No.
Tell
He's
Paul
the
that.
next gaffer. No. He's the next gaffer, and I'm gonna tell you right now. And I'm gonna tell Andy. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Andy to put 5 quid on Eddie Howe being Manchester United manager, start of the 27-28 season. You
That's
fucking know
crazy.
it.
I thought
I'm
you were gonna say
telling you
Spurs.
right
That's
now.
crazy.
Dude, Ineos
Crazy.
have a hard-on for Eddie Howe, bro.
You there?
You know it.
What did they want Eddie Howe? Were they trying to get Eddie Howe
Mate,
when he was at Newcastle?
Sir Jim Ratcliffe, you telling me that and Jason Wilcox, those are the most English geezers you could fucking have out there in the game, bro. They have power.
Were they
Mate,
were
they
they trying to
appointed
get
Michael Carrick. Eddie
Steve,
Howe
were
is
they
like
trying to-
godsons with him.
Steve? Were they trying to get Eddie Howe when he was at Newcastle the last couple of seasons?
Probably,
Okay.
bro.
I think
I
think
like
it's
Eddie
more-
Howe, though.
I think it's
I
more
don't
like
anymore.
Eddie Howe's a good.
You guys
Eddie Howe's
gone?
he's a good coach. He just has a ceiling.
But he's one of those coaches where when it's done, it's done. You have to
Yeah,
move
no,
on and
obviously.
just
But I think it's more likely he goes to Spurs to replace what's his name.
No.
well, he
Zerbi's
goes
not
first.
Zerbi's not lasting long. He's not lasting long, sir.
Yeah, but they
Probably
can have a
not,
good.
yeah.
They can have a good season, aren't they? So they keep him
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're winning the league. Yeah, I forgot about that.
second. I've changed my mind. Second. Chelsea winning the league now.
We're not winning the league. We're not.
Nah, Newcastle are. Duh.
So that's what I mean. Si thinks I'm actually joking. I'm really not trolling. I'm actually being deadly serious.
If this ownership allows Arsenal and Spurs to win the league back to back, crazy.
Spurs ain't winning shit.
Yeah, Spurs ain't winning shit. True.
Get that
But
out
no,
of here.
How would you feel about Arteta if Spurs won the league? Does that take away your title last year?
Nothing takes away my title, bruv. Nothing takes away my
No,
time.
no. When I
Yeah.
say take away, I
Yeah.
mean like it
Prime,
makes.
Prime likes to
it ma-
do this.
What? No, when I
Likes to
say
do
take
this.
away, I mean it makes your great title last year kind of like, you know, the what Arteta did for you guys, and makes it kind of like, you know, now you've let
So kind of
Spurs
like
win
how
it, so
Tuchel
you
won
gotta
you
go.
guys the Champions League.
It's like
Oh no,
this.
I
Yeah.
still, no, I still love Tuchel because he's not fucked up my club.
If the Premier League teams and managers allows this to happen, I'm cursing out every single. I'm going to learn every single
Don't
footballer's
blame
name,
the Prem.
every
Don't
single
blame the Prem.
manager's name, yeah, and I'm going to fucking go on a fucking
Hey, at
2-day
least you
rant.
can't pronounce
blame
my
the
gaffer's
Prem.
last name. At
Hey,
least you can't pronounce my gaffer's last name.
Don't blame the Prem if Spurs win. Just cause I didn't blame the Prem when Arsenal won the league. Don't
But the
blame the
thing is,
Prem.
you don't hate Arsenal. You don't hate Arsenal.
Yeah, I don't hate Spurs either.
I do. I hate Spurs. You know what I'm saying? With a passion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's
Pronounce
you
my
problem.
words when I talk about that shithole. I
Do you-
fucking
You know what?
Do you not think it'd be a Spursy thing to do though? That they had 2 terrible seasons and they would then go and finish second or something because they've gone mad.
Hey, listen, Charles, you have a point. Listen, they finished 17th and won Europa. Why not? Why not?
You know what? Yeah. All right.
Because their team is not good enough to win fucking nothing.
Chelsea, it's like in 2 seasons, West Ham comes back up and then wins the league. Can you see that happening?
No, I don't even think about West Ham coming up. They can go League One for all I care.
There you go, in it. So why you change shit?
Why do you hate West Ham?
Because how they treated Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard was my idol growing up, so I've got a really, really soft spot for Frank Lampard, and I just don't like the way they treated him. And all my exes are pricks, and they all got West Ham.
Well, fucking change your tie. Oh yeah, you did change colour. I'll get that.
Listen, big up West Ham, European champions. You know,
No,
heritage. Big up West Ham.
they smashed the trophy.
Yeah, and big up Tottenham as well.
I prefer Tottenham to West Ham.
Big up to all my European.
All right, look, yeah, we're getting off the point. Steve, you still there, brother?
Yeah, what's up?
Fuck these 2 pricks, mate. What would you say about Eddie Howe and now your new manager, the German dude? How do you pronounce his name?
Yeah,
again?
what?
Matthias
Jaisler?
Jaisler.
Oh, okay.
Jaisler. Yeah.
We're gonna call him B-Tech Tuchel. How does he play? What's the style of play?
It's actually very adaptable. So at Red Bull Salzburg, it was a lot of 4-3-1-2.
Adaptable. Was that not what Eddie Howe was supposed to be?
Fuck no. He was never adaptable. Are you serious?
He's trolling.
I'm trying to have a serious
No,
conversation.
I'm actually not
and trying to
trolling. Eddie
say,
Howe was
"Ooh,
supposed to be. I'm actually not trolling. Eddie Howe was supposed to be adaptable, no?
Mate, well, German managers actually are good. So
Tuchel was supposed to be adaptable. We saw how that worked out.
yeah, but he adapted and it went horrifically wrong because anyways, I don't even want to talk about him. Loser. No,
Yeah, but on the real though,
actually,
this is actually.
so anyways, he played 4-3-1-2 at Red Bull Salzburg, but sometimes in Champions League games they would go 4-3-3 if they were playing a team where they knew that they would have less possession and whatnot. Like in the group with Chelsea, AC Milan, and GNK Dinamo, the group that cost Tuchel, that fucking stupid lesbian, his job. When they lost to Dinamo away, that was pretty funny. Then they're also in a group. Red Bull Salzburg are also in a group with Wolfsburg, Lille, and is it Ajax? No, I forget the other Champions League group that they were in. Anyways, he was the first ever manager at Red Bull Salzburg to get them into the knockout rounds of Champions League, albeit they lost 8-2 to Bayern. Was that 3 or 4 years ago? So there's that, but he won 2 Austrian Bundesligas with Salzburg. They have not won the title since then. No, they didn't. Yeah, because Sturm Graz won it. Was it last year? And then there was another Austrian team. It wasn't Austria Vienna. Anyways, they have not been good since he left. They've been nowhere near as good, and they haven't had the caliber of players that they've not developed the players like Adeyemi, like Sesko, like what's it called, Sucic, like Adeyemi, Strenja Pavlovic got to move, Amar Dedic. Like there's been a lot of players.
Is that Pavlovic the center back?
Yeah, Milan.
He's
Yeah,
like 6'4". Oh, he's good. He's very good.
6'6". I think he's horrific most of the time, but he did all right. He did all right at Red Bull Salzburg. I mean, he's good enough to get a move. So
I watched him in the Euros. He was good, and at least at the start of the season, anyway, AC Milan, he looked decent.
Man, he's
what?
But anyways,
what is this the move Newcastle need to really kick the project forward?
Of course, yes. We need a manager that actually has some juice, that has some new ideas, that shows some adaptability, that actually is a bit of a surprise.
Will you sign some players now?
Well,
we have been signing players.
Yeah, but
we have been signing players. It's just not getting PR. We've signed Evan Juan from Stade de Reims, who should be our starting goalkeeper, but we're looking at Lucas Hornacek from Braga, who's a good Czech goalkeeper. I like him.
Yeah.
We signed Bazumana Touré from Hoffenheim, which I talked about with Don 2-3 weeks ago.
Are you going to get a new sporting director?
Yeah, we have one in Ross Wilson. Yes, that's who's been making the signings.
Oh shit!
When did you appoint him?
Fucking before the summer started.
So that would probably spell the end of what's his name, of Eddie Howe.
Yeah, but the question I want to ask is, Steve, do you actually believe they came to a mutual consent, or do you think he was fired?
But I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck either way. The right thing happened, right? It's like I don't care how I got into what's it called? I don't care how I stumbled upon $1 million. I have $1 million fucking dollars. Who gives a shit?
Eddie Howe's asking. Don C's being a fraud asking that question.
I heard about 2 weeks ago that he had been talking about resigning, but then nothing happened. It was just a talk sport rumor, I think. Gabby Agba on the horse said, like, oh, he might resign. So actually, I think that was and this is what the media do on purpose. They'll have some fucking oaf like Gabby Agbanlahor say something to slip it in there, and some people will believe it and some people won't.
Yeah.
It's looking like they did that on purpose as like kind of a feeler out. And nobody was fucking outraged by it. Huh?
Respect that Bonglahor. Respect that Bonglahor.
Dude, he's an oaf.
Respect him. Okay.
Mate, he doesn't have mate, you have more brain cells in your fucking pinky than that guy has in his whole family tree.
Villa legend. Aston Villa legend. Respect him.
Okay? He's funny. He's funny, but he's not very intelligent. He's funny. But anyway, so they had him.
Steve is right about the media putting stuff out there to get. Yeah, he is right about.
Yeah, just little things, and then people will dismiss it. But then you see today, I wake up at fucking 5:50 in the morning. I see Eddie Howe's gone, and we're looking at Matthias Geisler. So I'm fucking hyped. I don't really care how he left, but I think he resigned and he waited until we had this Geisler thing down. That's what it looks like. Because why would they fire him right now?
Yeah.
Why would they fire him? I think what happened was 2 weeks ago, they were like, okay, we won't publicly accept your resignation. I guess they still haven't, to be fair. But they were like, okay, we'll get started on the interview process with Geisler at Al Ahly, and then we'll leak it out. Like, I expect Geisler to be announced today, sometime today, or tomorrow, like real quick. Because, again, you have 2 weeks. That would have been enough time to get him the interview, talk about contract, talk about what we're doing with Bruno Guimaraes, talk about what we're doing with Lewis Hall, talk about what players they need. We need center backs. Like, what do you think of Jawan? So we've actually done a decent job at keeping things under wraps. Yeah. And
do you think Bruno definitely goes now?
I don't know. I think he will still. But I think we are going to remain pretty consistent on our price. We might not get 100, but if we get 90, I think that would be enough.
Oh, and
But
also Lewis
y'all have
Hall.
to make a bid. These motherfuckers have to make a bid.
And also Lewis Hall. Like, is this
Mate,
new
Lewis Hall is
manager?
not going to fucking... Mate, Lewis Hall is not going to Man United.
No.
He is not going to fucking Man United. He'll go to Man City. He ain't going to fucking... Nah. He ain't going to... He ain't going to Man United. Man United have been... They have had a worse window than us, by the way.
Really?
They've had a
You
worse
think their
window
window's
by
bad?
far. Huh?
Their window's
Who, Man
bad?
United?
Man United have had a dreadful window.
What, you don't rate their
Really?
signings?
It's been appalling. Mate, Andre Santos is good, but like, is he really gonna add anything crazy? No. Is fucking who was the other one they signed? Tielemans. Tielemans is good, but like again, it's like,
Is he a game changer?
where's the statement Ineos signing that they're talking up? They're broke and they don't really have a good plan of what they're doing. Man, I don't rate what they're doing. They need center backs. They need arguably just as much as Newcastle. I'd argue they need just as much as Newcastle.
Oh. Do you think this signing changes your fortunes then of where you thought you was going to finish to where you're going to finish now?
Of course, yes. I thought we were going to get relegated with Eddie Howe.
Yeah, you did say.
Oh
that.
my
Yeah.
God, Steve!
And there was an argument for it. If you wanted to hear me out on it, that's
Why?
probably
Okay, go ahead.
Speak your thing, bro.
why.
Yeah.
Mate, we lost 17 games last year in the league. 17.
You were that bad.
Yes,
Bro,
we finished 15. We finished like 5 or 6 points behind, ahead of Spurs.
How
who had
far
on the
behind
last
Chelsea?
day.
How far behind Chelsea did you finish? Because I was so focused on Chelsea in the second half of the season.
Are we like 9 points behind?
Yeah, I was going to say 9 or something it was.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you were bad then. Bad.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
And we thought Chelsea were bad.
You didn't hear about it because Eddie Howe is buddy with everyone in English media, especially the local journalists. God, they slop all over his fucking knob the whole time.
Not just that. I don't think you complained about Newcastle enough.
Mate,
How
because
do
we're
I
just
not know
shit.
that?
Like I don't know.
How do I not know that? And I'm friends with you. You didn't complain about Newcastle enough, bro.
He did. He cussed them out every chance he could get.
Every game.
They finished 15.
Yes, we were fucking terrible.
Yeah, but yeah.
We were terrible. We gave up like 6 goals to Barcelona in a second half of a Champions League knockout game, bro.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Eddie Howe is fully washed now. Yeah.
Mate, it was so done. It wasn't even fucking like there was no debate. It was shocking that he was even here for the we lost. I don't give a fuck if it's a friendly. We lost 4-1 to Bristol City yesterday. And apparently it could have been like 10.
Really?
I talked to a few friends who watched the game. Mate, Bristol City could score 10 goals. 10.
Yeah, but what about, like, did any of your first team players play?
Yeah. Yeah. I think we had a few of like 1 or 2 or 3 academy guys up there and like a new signing or 2, but like we had a team that shouldn't be losing 4-1 to Bristol City. That's for damn sure.
So the players weren't playing for Eddie Howe.
Clearly the fuck not. We have a lot of work to do, okay? We have a lot of work to do at Newcastle. But I think if we can make those go on.
No, I was going to say, it's a start by sacking this prick.
Yes, it's a step in that direction, and we're actually bringing in a really good manager. Who, yes, isn't proven. He isn't Premier League proven. So, yeah, mate, fucking Iraola. Iraola has a Cypriot Cup. That's all his brothers ever won.
You could have had Liam Messina.
Man, I don't want EPL Obama, respectfully. He didn't do
EPL Obama. Listen, I wish he was EPL Obama, bro. He's a failure. I wish he was EPL.
Mate. Whole lot of yappa. That's what Rossini does. Whole lot of yappa.
Fonzie puts up the banner, but backstage he says he agrees. So I don't know.
Whole lot of yappa.
I don't know what he's talking about. If it's not on here, it's not true.
But no, I don't.
Yeah,
I really like Yaisla. I like the way he plays, and I think we'll see a new formation from him, something that he hasn't done at Al Ahly or at Rebel Salzburg. I think with the players we have right now, something like we need to buy more defenders for a 3 at the back, but
You've got Tottenham Balotelli going.
He's very much like a Glasner, where
Steve, I was thinking a back 3 as well. I was literally thinking Newcastle.
Yeah, so we played Valencia on Saturday in a friendly. I'd be curious to see what he does for that. If we go 3 at the back, or whatever. So we need to figure that out. But Yasla gives me the impression, and from what I've seen in his career at Al Ahly and Rebel Salzburg, like you have a squad, and just like what Glasner did at Palace and Wolfsburg, like their squads are designed for certain formations and stuff like that, and certain tactics and whatever, and he just goes with that. And then he doesn't try to do the Amorim thing where it's like you're not a 3 at the back squad. That squad don't have 3 at the back players. Just play the fucking back 4. You don't try to force.
Speaking of Amorim, this guy's playing Chukwueze at right wing back.
Shocking, man.
Steve, is it centre backs you need?
Yeah.
So
I don't want any of Chelsea unless it's I'll take Hutchinson.
Hutchinson on loan for 2 years. For 2 years, you can have him.
No, toss him.
No. Let's respect Newcastle, please.
No, absolutely not.
Send me to Tottenham. Send me to Tottenham, your second favourite club.
No. Yeah, but have you heard that Tottenham have got a bomber coming though, haven't they? A striker or something?
Yeah, do you know who that bomber is? You know who that bomber is? They're linked
Zinchenko.
They're linked. He's not a striker. He's a 4-time Premier League winner, unlike Henry. They're linked to Igor Thiago and Ollie Watkins.
Really?
I think they're seriously going to buy Thiago. I think that's serious. That's going to happen.
Look at Dom's face. He's scared.
It's a typical Tottenham thing to do, by the way. But
Dom's scared of Tottenham.
Igor Thiago's not a De Zerbi striker. And to be fair, they bought De Zerbi players that he actually has shown in history. They bought him profiles that he's actually used in his career.
So what is a De Zerbi type striker then? Who do you think they'll get?
Not fucking Igor Thiago. That's for damn sure.
But those are the 2 links that I saw, like strong links.
Mate, Greenwood is a De Zerbi type of striker.
Greenwood's
because
not.
It's all around game.
He's gone to Fenerbahce, I think.
Yeah, he's already at Fenerbahce.
So is Ollie Watkins a De Zerbi striker?
I don't know how many times has De Zerbi really used a run in behind kind of striker. I guess you could say Aubameyang with Marseille, but Aubameyang has a bit of everything to his game.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can.
Right? You'd agree? You guys would agree? Aubameyang's got a bit of everything in his game.
Yeah, even though
he could do the run. We've seen him do run in behind. We've seen him do kind of winger things. We've seen him do.
Yeah. Even though Chelsea
break down low blocks, we've seen him score headers.
We didn't get to see it much at Chelsea because Potter was a terrorist. But
yeah. Was the pot smoker. Yeah, he didn't fucking play him.
Oh, so you don't like United's window?
Yeah, but no, De Zerbi wants a lot from his striker. Like, I don't think he's gonna want Igor Thiago. I don't think he's
not while Steve supports them, but send that chick to Newcastle, bro. I
mean, Guiri at Marseille, that's the other striker they had. I mean, nothing like Igor Thiago at all. At Brighton, they had fucking João Pedro again. Nothing like Igor Thiago.
Yeah.
So all these guys, De Zerbi will want a striker that has all around more of a false 9 than a out and out 9. If they went for Guiri from Marseille, I think that makes sense. Or if they went for
Newcastle, were linked to Delap because there's apparently a short list of people that want Delap.
Yasla's not going to want no fucking Delap.
I think Leeds, Newcastle, and another club.
Manchester United will probably go in for Delap.
Yeah, we offered him to United. They rejected it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. United have standards. It's crazy.
Jackson also will be going probably.
Yeah. Oh, you Newcastle Jackson if you want him. Bidding more to
Nah.
Villa. No?
I don't think with Yacht. No, I don't. I think with Ross Wilson. Look at the signings we've made. None of them are. So we got the most recent one is Alegi Bamba from Monaco, who's 20. So that's out of the Premier League. Bazumana Toure, again outside of the Premier League, 21 years old. Ivory Coast winger, big fan. Again outside of the league. Evan Jawan, second division of France with Stade de Reims. Who else? Sean Stur from Ajax, again, outside of the league. I don't think we're going to be buying EPL players this window. We might buy one. Maybe one.
John's sitting there thinking, I wonder when my team's going to sign players.
Yeah, so either of you, any of you fucking three, we're not going to buy any of your scam EPL players.
Oh, Chelsea's
This
really
summer.
really long
This summer. We're clearly focused on the continent. I think it's more likely we go and buy a player from Africa or South America than a Premier League one this window.
Are you...
Don sold.
Also,
Well,
do
what
you
do you
think Voltamad stays?
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely. And I think Wissa, I think a 4-3-1-2 with Wissa, Voltamada, maybe Osula, 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 Wissa, and then you play an attacking mid. I think we're gonna buy finally for the first time since
Yeah,
fucking. When was the
Newcastle are
last
getting
time
a
Newcastle
10.
I bought a number 10? When was the last time we bought a playmaker?
Have
Mate,
you already bought
it's been
one?
fucking. I can't even remember the last time, mate. The last time we bought a playmaker.
Mm.
A central.
No, I mean, have you already bought one this window, or are you gonna buy one eventually? You're saying.
No, we haven't bought one yet.
You know who
I'd
you
be
should
doing
get?
jumping. I'd be doing jumping jacks if the guy's good.
Do you know who you guys should get?
Oh,
Arsenal are gonna loan out Wanyeri. I think you guys should get him.
I'd love that. Yeah.
Do
See,
you know what?
that
That's
would
actually
be
a good
great.
shout, you know? That'd
I
be
would
actually a
love
good shout.
that. I would love that. Yeah. I would love that. I think if you played Nwaneri in a 4-3-1-2, you played Nwaneri
Yeah.
and then Osula, Wissa, or Voltamada, Wissa. Or what he might do, is he might do Voltamada as the second
As the 10.
striker. Yeah, and then Vissa Osula. Or Barnes. Also, I don't know. I don't know what Yasla is gonna do. And that's what I like. I like the fact that it's gonna be a surprise to everyone who he plays, what formation he does. Mate, it's new. It's fucking everything's
fresh.
new.
That's the great thing about getting rid of a bum and getting a new manager. Yeah.
Yeah, because you actually get to see, like,
doesn't know what that feels like, but you know.
So I'm excited. I think we still do need to buy play. We need to buy center backs really bad. Because Fabian Schär got hurt again yesterday, and he's like 34, 35. He's crocked.
Nothing wrong with older players.
Botman is done. I don't think we'll
Henderson.
ever see Botman. I don't think we'll ever see a good Botman again. I think too many injuries.
Do you think you guys will finally give Alex Murphy a chance?
I'd love it, and I think Yasla is going to. That's something else that I really like about Yasla. Obviously, at Red Bull Salzburg, the whole thing there is to play the young players and stuff like that. But he did it in Saudi as well with Idoa, Enzo Milo.
Bro, Alex Murphy is so
the other
talented.
young Brazilian they bought. They had Mahrez, Galano. So
Alex Murphy's so talented. He's so cultured on the ball.
I think he'll
give
play.
him
I think he'll get some. Yeah, I definitely think he'll get a shot. And I think we have to give him a shot because, like I said, Botman and Schär are crocked with injuries constantly.
But what are his strengths?
Who?
Murphy. Alex Murphy.
He's a ball playing center back.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like 6'2". You know, the Irish Colwell. So.
Okay. The Irish Colwell.
Yeah.
Give him he's frozen. Okay. Yeah, do you know what? Do you know you've done a good shout there? Do you know Wanyeri to Newcastle, because that seems like it's a brilliant project going on there.
Bro, I said this to Steve like a year ago. Go get Wanyeri.
Yeah, because that's actually a brilliant project.
They've
Because it's
needed
like,
a 10. Like Steve and I have spoken about Newcastle for years. They desperately needed a creative player in that team, and they've not signed one. So
because all they literally have is pace and power, and the
yes,
power's gone. The pace is still there. It's somewhat. So yeah, maybe a new regime should have a new just a new strategy, because all that
yeah.
pace and power didn't do fuck all last season. It ended up
Because
them
the
doing
more
what?
teams that, but teams start. Steve seems to respect Newcastle now. You can't play on the counter attack anymore. You don't have Isaac, who's gonna cause a fear into centre backs in the Prem. You need to start playing now on the ball. You need to start actually creating, and they don't have that. That's why they started to regress the last couple of seasons, because they haven't tried to progress. So I think this new guy is good for Newcastle. Maybe title race. Who knows?
Don, I've got a shoot.
Yeah, no worries. I'll speak to you later, Chelsea. Thank you for popping up. Shout out your team, girl. And people, one last time just for Chelsea. Go shout out your team, because I don't know what you're gonna say.
But actually, before you go, do you actually like our window so far?
Sorry, you're right. Are you back? Frozen. Right. Oh no, it froze for me. You can find me on ProperChels94 on YouTube, and over on TikTok it's Chelsea Talks Football. I will be more active on YouTube. I did try doing my first live stream the other day, and I massively failed. It went horribly wrong, and it put me off for life. But I will be doing them very soon.
Shout me when you're ready.
But Dom, appreciate you having me on. Prime up the Chelsea. We're going to win it all, won't we, next season?
Chelsea's views are not the views of Donversation TV or the panelists. Sorry about that. That's it.
Nah. Wait, before you go, do you actually like the window we're having so far, right?
Yeah, I don't mind it, to be fair. Obviously the Henderson the other day was a bit but now I've got my head around it. I can see what they're doing. And I said to the guys yesterday on my TikTok stream, Henderson's the sort of player. So say if Chelsea are winning 2-1, you've got 10 minutes left to go. The team are falling asleep. Henderson's the sort of player that you sort of bring on as that leadership role to wake them up, get them sort of going again, not slack. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like that's sort of his role.
Why do you think
Henderson's
we're
nice for
winning
the
What? Okay, it's crazy. Why do you think we're winning the league?
I don't know. At first I said Spurs are winning the league, but now after the signings Chelsea are making, we're playing one game a week. There's no excuse. I wouldn't accept nothing less than first or second maximum. I'm a female. We expect high levels?
Yeah, but don't women complain about being disappointed by men? Have you not learned?
Don't do it.
Have you not learned by now that men disappoint you when you have expectations?
Listen, 11 men weekly disappoint me on a pitch last season. 11 men ruined my weekend. I'm a single woman. How are 11 men ruining my weekend?
Exactly. So now you expect those 11 men to win the league. I don't know.
Yes, Prime. We're going to do it. I've got the faith. Last season I had no faith, no courage, nothing. I'm a new woman now.
Okay, all I heard was I'm a new woman. We're going to do it. 11 men on the pitch. That's all I heard.
let's get to February first. If let's get to the 1st of February, and if we're in a good position, then I'll speak on the title race. But up until then, I don't see us doing it.
It's Prime to me.
Right. Well, Prime, I promise you, have faith in me. Then, as a friend, have faith in my opinion.
Nah.
And you're not backing Atletico Madrid to win the Champions League and La Liga either.
I backed you last season to win the Champions League, but you didn't do it. So.
But we've got new players now. And I hate to say it as well, but as much as I love Griezmann, but every time he's left, Atletico have won something.
Oh, facts. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Comedy
Atletico to win
nominator.
the champ. Atletico to win the Premier Champs or to win La Liga or Champs. Yeah, I agree now. Okay.
I'll take this off
I
now
agree.
because that's the
I
first
agree.
thing Chelsea said that was actually true.
I do agree now. Hey, look meant to lead you guys to a major. I agree. Let's go. I'm on board now. I'm on board now. That's all I needed to hear. I'm on board.
There we go.
So long as you keep Alvarez, if you keep Alvarez, then yes, let's go. Alvarez and Lookman. Yeah.
Well, he's currently being made to make an apology to Atletico Madrid anyway.
He might become to Arsenal, don't worry. A bomb will soon come.
Now you need to put up the time for you talking fraud facts.
You guys lose Gyökeres. Isn't that a thing that you guys are trying to do? You guys get Alvarez and Gyökeres go sell it.
Yeah, swap Gyökeres go. Yeah, Gyökeres the other way plus I think 30 or 40 mil.
The only way I can see Alvarez going, Simeone doesn't. Simeone will. I don't think he will want a player playing for him that doesn't want to be there. Simeone's not that type of man, is he? He wants players fighting for his badge. So I don't know. Maybe Alvarez goes.
I'm hoping.
I bet you are. But big up to you both anyway. Thanks for having me on, Dom.
No worries, anytime, man. Anytime. Yeah, people. ProperChels94 on YouTube and on TikTok. Thank you, Charles, for showing up. This is what I'm saying each and every time. You're always welcome on the mad show they call Donversation TV. What I'm saying, some people call out here the asylum. It's because it's full of crazy people like Chelsea, and she's fucking bonkers. Fucking bonkers. Yo, Prem, so quickly, yeah? What I go on with Chelsea? Have you got faith in them this season?
To get top 4, yes.
Is that it? Is that what you're expecting?
I think we should have got that last year. If Maresca had stayed, or if we had got a better manager than the four-eyed guy, we would have got Champions League.
Four-eyed guy, we were senior.
Yeah, we would have got Champions League. So
what's your senior, man?
I'm not. I don't care, bro.
You hate Messina that much?
I don't even. It's not even that I hate him. It's just he's shit. Whatever. Pop the banner.
Okay, give me a second, man.
I told people that he's actively making us worse, playing to our weaknesses. People don't want to listen to me, and a prime example of that is what happened in Paris. So no, yeah, but I don't know. We got battered like Arsenal did against PSG. Lost. It happened. We both lost.
It wasn't really a battering. If you want to call going to penalties a battering, each of their own, and I get it.
No, I mean when you guys lost to them 2 years ago in the semi-final.
Oh, the semi-final, that wasn't actually a battering. It was their goalkeeper that kept them in the match. Donnarumma had a worldie that game. Honestly,
okay.
Anything that we went like on a normal day, goals. But boy, he done his thing. He, like they said, he wasn't good in the air. He caught everything. So that's a bit disingenuous.
That's true. But regardless, your seniors, he's not here anymore. So, but I don't know. I don't see us going for the. I think we finished third highest. We'll probably finish third or fourth. But I don't know. I know we play one game a week, but I don't know. I don't truly believe we're actually going to be in this title race. Should we have that expectation?
Yeah.
I don't even know, because all these signings that we're doing, everyone's like so positive, and apparently rival fans are now trying to think that we should do something, which I guess, but I just don't actually trust that we will. So I don't want to have the expectation when I don't truly believe it. Yeah. That's why I keep saying wait until Feb. If we get to February and we're still in a good position in the league to be challenging, then fine. But we've had too many false dawns over the years, even with Roman, that we need to wait. Let's wait half the season first to make sure we're actually in a good position.
Well, to be honest, you're in a better position than last season. Well, obviously not the beginning of last season. Well, actually, you are because you saw Garnacho's gone for one. Yeah. So just him going and you getting a proper manager and a manager that's actually won things as well. Just what I'm saying. So you're in a better position than how you
I
was
don't
and how
think
your start was.
I don't think so. Listen, I rate Alonso, but I think he's on the same level as Maresca.
Serious? Why'd you say that?
I think they're both. I rate Maresca as well. I think they're both on the same level.
Yeah.
Both in the same tier.
Okay.
You can say Alonso is higher in the tier than Maresca. That's fine, but I think they're both in the same tier. They're both in the same bracket.
Yeah.
So I don't
Okay.
see like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think people realize like what it takes to actually challenge for the title. How grueling the season is. I don't think we're ready for it. And this experience we're bringing in, like, it will help us not drop stupid points. You know, it should help the team be like more focused and less immature. But I don't think that then automatically translates to us challenging, even though we play one game a week. So you should think we should have enough to maybe challenge. But I don't truly believe it. Chelsea we've had too many positives this window for me to just believe now we're challenging. Something negative is going to come, and I think that happens with. So I don't know. I don't personally trust it.
So why do you think so many people are getting so giddy like that? You've got a new manager. He's actually won things, and like I understand why you're saying that he's in the tier of Maresca, but he's a manager that knows how to get over the line because he's done it previously. This is what I'm saying, and forget the stint in Real Madrid. Real Madrid was way too early for him in his career, in my opinion. You can't go to Real Madrid as a newbie.
Well, he's got over the line, but like Maresca also got over the line as well. But I do think like I do rate Alonso, but like I said this when he got appointed, I'm not gassed. I have no like real excitement for the season because if we're just gonna finish third and get to a cup final, like how is that any different from what Maresca did the first year? We got Champions League football. We won. I mean, technically 2 trophies, but if people don't want to count the Conference League, that's fine. But like getting Champions League football and winning a trophy, I'm not gassed by that. Well, actually, no, I will. If we win one of the domestics, I will be gassed. I will be gassed. I'm not gonna lie, I will, because we haven't won one since 2018. So I will be happy if we win a domestic. But just getting Champions League football, I'm not going to be gassed by that. I'm not going to be, because we shouldn't be at this in 4 or 5 years into this ownership. We shouldn't be at a point where we're still impressed by Champions League football. So
yeah, but the thing is, in those 4 or 5 years, he's like, your owner has made such big mistakes where he's got himself involved in things that he shouldn't have. So do you think even for him it's like a learning curve, because I don't think he understood British football when he bought your club, or your club standards when he bought the club?
But,
so mistakes will happen.
Yeah, but I'm still not going to be impressed if we get top, unless we're comfortable in top 4. If we're doing top 4 on the final day, I don't care.
Yeah,
like we did that 2 years ago. All this people are saying like we need to back Alonso, give him, like the fans need to get behind him and give him all the faith. I did that 2 years ago with Maresca when people were crashing out because we lost to City on the opening day. I said, give him the 10 games. Let's see what he's doing. Let him build. Let the ownership actually back him. All this backing that we're doing now, it's 2 years too late. We should be at a point right now where the team is good enough to at least challenge for the league. We should be already at this stage now.
Not finishing 10th.
Yeah.
No, did you know what's so funny? I get what you're saying, because I'm tired of people saying you should back managers. Yeah, the manager come in, right? But the manager's supposed to show you how good he is. He should be giving you something to back. You can't just back a manager.
It's not about backing a manager. I do back Alonso. Everything I'm saying is not to do with Alonso. It's to do with like this whole ownership. I don't care going into the season. I'm not gassed. I'm not going to be jumping over the moon. I just don't care. I have no
You see, it's
emotion
funny.
towards it.
It's funny because you're one of very few people or Chelsea people I speak to. Yeah, one of few. Because let's say coming to the end of last season, just before Messina got sacked and everything else, or even during the early stages of the World Cup, right? Just before we got Alonso, people were still crashing out on Chelsea, on the infrastructure and it's so shit. But you don't hear that no more because you signed a few players, because you spent 116.5 million on one player. You bought this player, Garnacho went out the window and all the rest of it. This is what I'm saying. It's like, how can two signings change Chelsea? Or change the standpoint of a lot of the players, the fans thinking. I don't get that.
Everyone's gassed about Rodgers.
Yeah.
The main reason people are gassed about Rodgers is because we stole him from Arsenal. People are doing food chain, which is all great, but food chain doesn't win me the title. Because as it stands right now, Arsenal are still Premier League champions. So all this food chain hype is great, but Arsenal weren't willing to spend 100 mil on Rodgers for a reason, because he wouldn't have really improved them because he's not the winger they need. And does Rodgers improve us? Yes, fine, but I don't care about food chain. I don't care about food chain. Just win me the Prem.
I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that because this is why. Do you know when you not got Rodgers, I didn't crash out. Yeah, like I was like, I don't give a shit. This is what I'm saying. I think he's overpriced, and I don't think we need him right now. And I believe that him coming to Arsenal would kind of stop his career. And I was happy for you, man. And I swear I said that to you as well. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that even though you lot got him, have you lot addressed the real issues in your team? Like defense. That's a major issue.
Yeah, but we've just bought Lacroix, which is a good signing. I rate Lacroix. I've been saying that Lacroix was Palace's best centre back when everyone was gassed about Gueye. Yeah. So I rate Lacroix. Okay. This guy is 6'4", good in the air, recovery pace, so he'll allow us to actually play a high line, which is fine. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going to deny we are making improvements to the team and to the 11. Rodgers helps us in attack. He can play in the 10 with Palmer. He offers something different in terms of he can actually like drive with the ball, which is something Palmer can't really do. Pedro wants to drop deep, so at least we've got someone who can drive. Rodgers scores goals, so he replaces Enzo in that aspect of getting goals in the team. But even though Rodgers wouldn't have been my pick to buy, you know my opinion on Rodgers, but I do see the positives that he brings. But it's too fairy tale to think we've had 4 shit or at least inconsistent years under Bluco, but now all of a sudden we get the most sought after manager in the world in Xabi Alonso that was available. We sign all these good players now, and we win the league. That's too fairy tale. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
So
okay,
no.
See, I totally understand that, and you know me, I don't really disrespect Chelsea because I never have, never will. This is what I'm saying. But my thing, and I state it again, there's been so many issues in your team, and I still, like, as an outsider, I still see a lot of those same issues, and that will creep into your season. I'm just so shocked that so many of your people have gone very quiet, especially the blue coat hours, because we know who they are, and they were so loud, Fats. So, excuse me, like I thought. But they've gone so quiet now, and they're actually silently praising, without saying it, what the owners have done. Because, like, let's say for myself, as much as I love the Premier League, my stance still stays until I get consistency. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it's crazy. You're still consistent with Arteta. That he needs to show something this season. You need to at least win. To be like, all right, cool, my foot's off here. Like me with Bluco, it's great. Like you remember the argument we had? I had with Sai before the World Cup started about Liverpool and Chelsea, and I'm not worried about what happens this 26-27 season. Even with the squad we had last year, if we had kept the same squad going into this new season, we would still finish in the top 4 with Garnacho, with Delap, with Chalaba, we still finish in the top 4
Yeah.
because it's still a top 4 level squad. Just because we finished 10th or 12th doesn't change my opinion on the squad still being top 4 level. But it's beyond that now. How do we progress beyond that? And do I believe we progress to challenge for the title? I don't think so. No. Even though Pep's not in the league, so you would think it would be, I guess, kind of easier to challenge now. But I don't know. I don't really trust it. I don't really trust that we're going to challenge.
But the thing is, do you know Pep leaving the league doesn't really hurt? To be honest, it didn't really do much for you lot because let's say you lot was challenging before. Is what I'm saying. If anything, because
you're right, but people think because Pep's not here, it makes the league more open, which I guess maybe in theory it does. But Pep not being here means Arsenal are the dominant force in the league now.
And that's how I see it.
As it stands, they are the best team in the league. So I don't think that means now Chelsea have to challenge. Liverpool, mainly because now they have Iraola. And also they haven't done any signings yet. I don't really see how they challenge unless they get Isaac and Verts and all their big money to start clicking. I don't see United challenging, even though I do think they're having a good window. I disagree with Steve. And Spurs are Spurs. So, and City, like, Rodri's going to be a huge miss. I think low-key, Rodri might be a bigger miss than Pep. Because even though Maresca is not Pep, I still think Maresca is a good coach. But losing Rodri, losing their best player, is big. It's a big, big deal.
Do you know what, Prime? Sorry for cutting you off here. People don't realize it's not that there's a possibility of losing Rodri. There's a possibility of losing Pep, Bernardo Silva, and Rodri. You see those 3 players there, they're the ones throughout the 3 years since they've been there, and especially Pep and Silva that have carried Man City. Yeah, for me, it's bro. This sounds weird. I think that if they lost Rodri and kept Silva, they might be okay. But the other way around, they're not going to be. Because
Silva needed to go anyway. Silva's needed to go for years.
I know because of age. Because of age. I get the age thing, but there's a lot of things that Silva brought to Man City, in my opinion. The fact that he can play numerous positions, and he does it. He's like he's like Saka in so many ways where he's the perfect system player. You give him instructions, he's gonna put it out there to a T. And he was a fucking dog in that fight. You know what I'm saying? He was a miniature XL behaving like an XL bully. You know what I'm saying? This is why I always liked him. This is what I'm saying. Do you remember when he was linked with Arsenal? Yeah, when Arteta's first season and stuff like that. I was like, bring him. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Zinchenko. But that's he's gone, it's fine. Because that's how much I rated him even back then. Yeah, because remember he came to City as a 10. And this is why I said, because what City are losing, for me, City are losing a lot of captains. And they have done that in the last 5 years. A hell of a lot of captains. Get me? Because when you look through that team now, who's captain material? If Rodri goes, who's captain material? Were they going to give Donnarumma the armband?
I mean, people would like to think Foden, but Foden's so inconsistent. They're also losing John Stone. You're right. They're using a lot of leaders. No Stone, no Silva, no Rodri. Yeah, this is a new look City team with no Pep. Yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, have you noticed that ever since Walker left in that January year, every year they lose a major player. It was Silva. I mean, it was Walker. Then it was De Bruyne. Now it's Silva. Friggin' Rodri might be going. Stones is going. Pep went. Do you see how many captains have left that team?
That's why I was trying to tell Ozzy that stop looking at just Arsenal not doing business. The rest of the league is not. No one's really competing with you guys.
Yeah.
So you guys don't have to. I agree. Like, you guys need a quality left winger to say win the champs, but to retain this title, you don't have to do much. Even with Saliba being out injured, I don't think it's a big hindrance on this title. I really don't, because Arteta will still play in that low block. You'll sit, you'll defend, you'll grind out results. You'll be fine.
I'm just pissed
Unfortunately,
off with that. I'm just kind of pissed off. Do you know what? Yeah, you can see Arteta go for Foden if things don't pan out on the left side. Do you know what? Yeah, I didn't even want to comment about that because would it be a good signing? Do you know what? Yeah, I rate Foden, but he's just inconsistent. He's just like he's hot for like a month, and then if we're gonna have that, we should have just bloody kept Trossard because that's Trossard's stats.
I don't rate. Not even. I don't think Foden's a quality player. I don't know. I think he needs, for his own good, he does need to leave City.
Of course, I'm playing his preferred position because it's like this. Yeah, can you imagine? He was supposed to play in that 10, but they've utilized him all over the field, and now when he plays, it's like he looks lost. And he's a great footballer, bro. We bloody well better. And it's strange because you know what you're saying to Ozzy the other day about the Arsenal thing, and the thing is, I've got nothing but love for Ozzy, but you see, they're like because you remember when I first came in at Prime, yeah, I was this loud, angry Arsenal fan. You remember them days there, yeah. I'm still loud. I'm angry at times. Last season, I said I'm not gonna get angry, apart from if we played certain teams. You know what I'm saying? And we lost, right? And even then, the way we lost has bearing on it. And I stuck to my word. And I said I wouldn't say anything until around Easter times. And I stuck to my word. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes you've got to see how certain things plan out before you even get angry. And I haven't even blamed Arteta. Bro, did you remember throughout the season, right? Like,
yeah, I remember there were times when, like, you and TJ, there was a show where you guys were saying, stop blaming Arteta. That's not his fault. Yeah, I can't remember what game it was, but you guys were like saying that people have an agenda against Arteta, which is funny coming from you.
Sunderland game. Do you remember the Sunderland game when everyone else crashed out and I didn't? That draw.
Yeah, and I even said, listen, Arsenal won't win the league, but this won't be why. I don't know why people are angry about this. Sunderland are a good team. They're going to get points off people. And I think the week before they beat Chelsea, and people were like, well, because you guys lost to them, that's why you're saying this. I'm like, no, they're a good side. They are good. They're very good.
It's true, bro. And Jack Swagger, yeah, I hear the trophy helps, yeah, but it helps for now, yeah. But the thing is, when you're starting to see your team change and it's right before your eyes, I cannot blame what happened 2-3 seasons ago. Because do I want Arteta here? No, I don't want Arteta here. But then he proved me wrong because at the beginning of the season, I said when I was on Sarcasm City TV and on Chic TV, and when I first made this, I said that, do you know what, yeah? It's not that I don't think we can win the league. I think we have the players to win the league. I don't think we've got the manager to win the league. This is what I'm saying. And you know what? Yeah, the manager proved me wrong. So because the manager proved me wrong, yeah, my stance has to change because the circumstance changed. This is what I'm saying. And the thing is, yeah, if Arteta proves me wrong again this season, I'm going to back him fully.
Also,
I'll write it up, I'll read it on stream and say how sorry I am. But if he doesn't...
Also, Arteta's like... the fact that you guys were competing with Pep makes it look like Arteta is bad, but he is a very good coach. He is a very good manager. I don't think he's world class or anything, but if you look at this current leagues now, is he the best manager in the league? Arguably. Like I think he's in the same bracket as you could say Alonso and Maresca. Maybe you could say he's like higher in that tier, but I think they're all in the same bracket. But he has the better team than Alonso, than Maresca, than Emery. He has the best team in this league. So, and now there's no Pep, and the City team is losing their leaders. Arsenal, if they don't retain this title, it would be because Arteta fucked it up. There's no reason why you shouldn't retain it. There's no even if you guys don't get Bruno G, you don't get Vinny. Well, you can't get Vinny. You don't get a quality left winger. You don't get Bruno G. Even if you don't replace like the Saliba thing at centre back, I still think you guys can retain this league. I don't think people understand how poor the Prem has been declining and how poor the league will be coming into this season. And that has nothing to do with Arsenal. If you retain it, you deserve it. Who cares? But with how poor the league is, it's the advantage now to Arsenal have not retained the major. This is the perfect opportunity now to do it.
Do you know what, Prime? Right? I'm in agreement with you. I want to go back to your earlier point of Arsenal going up against Pep. You see, for me, it wasn't the fact that we went up against Pep. Do you remember when I kept on saying to you before all of these motherfuckers wanted to try and steal my thing, and I told them, and I'll tell you again, no one's going to talk about this between 69 and 71 minute substitution until we lose back-to-back games. Remember I said that? Yeah.
Oh, the final.
No. When we start making substitutions.
Oh,
do you know
yeah. You said
between 69.
Yeah, you said that early. You said that early. You said that early in the season. Yeah.
And even though we was winning with these kind of things, I'm like, we're not playing great. We're making substitutions at the wrong time because we're reacting. We're always reacting. Yeah, even though because when you're winning, you could also react. When you start seeing the tide turn, yeah, that's when you act. You know what I'm saying?
But remember, Arteta changed though. Remember, he started making subs early in the second half of the season. But
then I praised him.
But he stopped doing. But he didn't do that in the final. So he started doing the great things in the second half of the season. In the cup final, he just stopped.
And when it mattered,
he just stopped. Because if he had taken off, your left back, even at halftime, I don't agree with you saying take him off at 30 minutes, but even take him off at halftime when it's still 0-0, the game is different. Maybe you still win it, maybe you lose it, but the game's different.
Yeah, completely different game. And do you know what it is? Arteta's learned a lot. And the thing is, the reason why I haven't even said much about Arteta within this whole summer and everything, because he just won us the league, and I'm just trying to enjoy the league for now. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll get back to certain things, like obviously when the league starts. But then I've still got the window is still open before we kick off. Right? So I have to take that into consideration. So I'm not gonna I'm not one of those fans that's gonna be like, do you know what? Yeah, we've spent this money at this time. Why can't we sell this? Because we're not a selling club, for one, and two, I don't give a shit. That's what I'm saying. Talk to me when we sign players. Yeah, talk to me when we win things. You get me? Talk to me then. Don't talk to me for hypotheticals or maybe if we could sell this player for like 100 mil. That doesn't have no bearing on winning titles, because that puts us, because it's like this, if we could sell multiple players at 100 mil, do you know what that makes us? A selling club. That's what I'm saying. That's not Arsenal style. We've never been that kind of team. Yeah, big teams don't consistently sell players at those prices. Big teams will keep the players, run them out, and then ship them off for retirement. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. All of us do it. You know what I'm saying? You lot more have that kind of haggle to sell off players or buy a guy natural and sell him off and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Or sell off a Hazard. You get me? But how many times have you not done it? How many times do you see Man United do it? People don't talk about that. Man United's biggest selling was Ronaldo. Look how long ago that was. Tell me another player that sold.
United are shit at selling players too. Yeah, people don't speak on that. You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Sell players.
People don't talk about that. Like the reason why who is it? Liverpool have been selling a few players for a lot of money simply because they were shit in the Premier League. Yes, they won what was it, one Champions League back in 06 or 05 or whatever it was at that point in time. But because they became a mid-table team, they had to balance
historically. But also historically, Liverpool have never been great at selling players either. I know they have the Coutinho thing, but even after Coutinho, they still weren't really great at selling players. It's not until the last maybe 5 years they started to actually sell players well. But before that, they weren't really doing that. So yeah, you're kind of right.
It's just this fake hate for Arsenal, and they say, "Oh yeah, because they hate the fans. You fans are unbearable. Oh, Don C, why are you so cocky? Why was you smiling half of last season, motherfucker? Winners, when you smile, like, you should be happy. And like angry and broke people want to be fucking angry and fight. Why am I doing that for when I'm happy? You know what I'm saying? When I first came in and this vein right there, you remember that vein? Yeah, and you was waiting for that vein all season. Yeah, that vein was always out because we were failing. We were failing. So I'm angry. You know what I'm saying? Now I can sit back and drink some tea, as the Americans say that we do. Have tea and crumpets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? I can sit back and enjoy it. Yeah? I can see why Prime gets frustrated at his team. Because through, let's say, the early 2000s and so forth, and into the mid, they were winning so much shit. So now he's coming with a different stance because now you got to win. You can't show me that you want time. You got my place to tell you why. When you're used to winning, we're spoiled like that. Who gives a shit? Yeah, this is what we do. Yeah, this is what we do. And yes, Jack Swagger, we won the league. We were on top of the league for most of the season. Why not be happy to be on top of the league for most of the season? You know what I'm saying? Why not? And this time, they Prime can't come on any show now, yeah, and banter me for being on top of the league for 91% of the season and losing it. Now we can't say that because we got over the hurdle and we are in the best position out of every single team to retain the title now. Yeah. The only manager that's been there for longer than a year. The only team that's stable. The only infrastructure, the strategy, the formation that knows what they're doing. We're the only team. So to be honest, if we don't retain the title, Arteta needs to be sacked. There is no grace because of everything I just said. There is no Pep. Arteta ran him out. There is no Klopp. Arteta ran him out. You know what I'm saying? There is no Pep.
That's a crazy narrative, but it's kind of, yeah, that's crazy. That's so crazy to say.
Mate,
so crazy
the season we finished above Klopp, where did Klopp go? Oh, I'm tired. I need to rest. The moment we finished above City, where did Pep go? Oh, I'm tired. I need to rest.
Yeah.
Come on, let's
I'm
talk
not
about
even
it.
saying you're wrong. I'm not even saying you run with the narrative. I'm not even saying you're wrong. Run with it. But it's crazy.
2 for 2. You know what I'm saying? 2 for 2.
Coleman, Arteta ran out Klopp and Pep. Yeah. Crazy.
Let me go one step further. Liverpool bought so much of how many of who and who ran him out.
Yeah.
Come on, let's do this.
Well,
let's do this.
Well, Wirtz is still here. You didn't run him out. He's still here.
No, we didn't run Wirtz out. But who was the best Premier League manager that won it in their first season that no one's ever done, and they're gonna win up everything next season? Yeah. Who ran them out? Who ran them out?
So,
why did he?
Are you saying Arteta is the modern day Fergie? Because Fergie ran out a lot of money.
I'm not saying none of that. Yeah, I'm not saying none of that. I'm not having no words put in my mouth. But what I am saying is, yeah, previously, man wanted to go up with Man, yeah, and cool. Most of the time, Pep got the better of us. You know what I'm saying? One time, Slot got the better of us, yeah. But who's the last one standing out here, fam? And it's so ironic, yeah. These man got sacked when we won. No, these man left or got sacked when we won something or we finished above them. You know what I'm saying? These generational managers. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
but
you see the narratives. You see the narratives you can run when you win things. Yeah.
There you go. But guess what? No one's saying nothing. No one's telling me nothing. All everyone wants to do is say, yeah, we play this haram football. Cool, I'll spin that shit. This haram football beat your team. This haram football, yeah, shut on your head to win us that over there. That's what this haram football done. You know what I'm saying? This haram football fucking looked at your manager, and your manager. We could do this all day long. This is what I'm saying. We like the headers. How many set pieces do we have? Man United had a bit more than that. People don't talk about that. Guess what? England was doing it. All you motherfucking English fans, yeah, that watches the English Premier League, that were chatting shit. What was you supporting when they done their fucking set pieces? Huh? Ain't that a bit of a haram football? Huh? Tuchel definitely played haram football. He had 7 centre backs, but yet you thought he could win it. Huh? Come on, let's talk about it.
You know what's crazy to say?
Yeah.
Arsenal, the way Arteta has Arsenal set up, they don't lose concentration against Argentina. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, one second. The signing is done. One second, let's go find this. Sign. But all I'm saying is that when oh shit, and here it comes. Arsenal sign, bro. I get 2 bombers on one screen, blood. I should fucking do this thing in the day a lot more, bro. I should do this thing a lot more in the day, bro. I can't believe it. I don't know who this snowflake is, yeah, but I don't want to see her. Arsenal are confident of finally reaching an agreement with Newcastle to sign Bruno Gomes. It has been a saga that has dragged out this summer. Well, the summer's not really over yet, but I get it. Newcastle sources have reportedly insisted that no club No club to club. Talks of. Oh no, that's bullshit then, man. I ain't in on that. They say we're close.
Interesting.
Also
Bruno-
closing
Ah,
370 mil. Except, oh, do you know what? Yeah, when it happens, it happens. All right, Goon, man, you just got me all excited. Yeah, but Goon, if it is true,
hey,
throw
relax.
Throw in the thing.
Relax.
Throw in the thing. But
Um,
boy, do you know what? Yeah, if it's close, it's close. It's what I'm saying. If 80 mil, bro, what price tag did I say we're gonna buy them for? We're gonna buy them for 80 fucking mil. Yeah,
Yeah,
80.
the
Because
fact that Newcastle are not holding out for
I knew they
100
couldn't throw
mil
that money away
is crazy.
because he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it, in my opinion. But yeah, people, what I was saying is that, like, if Arteta could learn to rotate players, take off players, like do what he did in the second half of the season, just do that throughout the season. I won't have no complaints because that means we're going to do a back-to-back title run, something that we've never done.
But-
and then hopefully we can run out another manager, so my narrative actually runs even further. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair, Arteta was rotating last year. Like, look at how much he was resting Saka and using Madueke.
But he had no choice because Saka came
No,
on
but like
and
he was still You said he had no choice. You've seen in the past he would still use Saka.
yeah,
So he
Yeah.
was rotating last year. And now that you have
Yeah.
Bruno G, it means you could rotate like Rice more.
Yeah.
So
No, it's true. No, I think he would play alongside Rice because he seems like he likes Rice to do that box to box thing. Because if you look at that whole Zubimendi, where he played Zubimendi last season, he played Zubimendi as the 6, which I thought was wrong in the majority of games. Like early on in the season when he first came in, it's like the defender didn't know what he was doing, but after a while he just became calamitous. You know what I'm saying? This is why if we get Bruno's going to be the 6 and he's going to be the box to box guy.
no, but I mean like Rice needs a rest anyways. So I mean you could start resting Rice now. Or maybe Rice, I know it's a joke, Rice is a center back, but maybe you can play Rice at center back to make up for Saliba, or play Masquera there to make up for Saliba.
We was having a good conversation.
No, I'm not making a joke. I'm just genuinely saying because Saliba's out. So how are you going to cover that? I'm not making a joke.
Yeah, no, I think Masquera's back. Not Masquera's back. Masquera's there and Nkape's there. I just don't want to see Calafiori there. Like, who was it? Someone said that I was on streaming the other day, said they like Calafiori because they had a good second half of the season. Look, yeah, Calafiori is chaos. I like him on the left at times. He's chaos. That's what we need at times. All right. But as a centre back now, even and it sounds weird because he's a centre back by trade, and I can't stand him as centre back. That sounds mad, isn't it? It sounds mad.
Yeah, but he's
plus,
like he's a center back in a back 3 though. He's a wide
Yeah.
center back. So
yeah, but
Yeah.
like we don't play back threes. Like whenever you've seen Arteta play with wing backs,
I think your team suits wing backs. I think Madueke, or no, well, yeah, even Madueke,
Not
but
Madueke.
Martinelli, Saka, Madueke, use them out wide as or by wing backs. You have enough center
Yeah.
backs to play a back 3.
Yeah. Like the thing is, Calafiori could play as a wing back. That's the thing, and then he could drop into a back 4. Because I know Timber can play there, Nkape can play in back 3. That's what I'm saying. So I hear what you're saying, but it's just that going forward and attacking players, I don't think that suits it in like longevity. But then if we played, if do you know what's so funny? This might be a mad take. If we played with wing backs, it will suit Gyökeres more and Havertz. That sounds mad.
Yeah, sure. You could play with 2 up top. Well, I said
Yeah.
you say Havertz. I'm saying Gyökeres and
Moreno.
Moreno.
Yeah, Moreno. Like Moreno's more lethal than Havertz. I think this is going to be Havertz's last season here. That's what I believe. If he doesn't go in
Last
this
season?
window, yeah, I think this could be his last season at Arsenal.
Damn.
Yeah, no, he's got 2 years left on his contracts. I can't see him getting an extension. We've kind of we've kind of moved on from him as well. Even though I didn't want him at the club, like he's do you know what? He's given us what we needed, and it's crazy because like if you asked me my stance before, yeah, cool, but then when you win, you kind of have to drop the hate and all of that bullshit, yeah, and kind of see players for what they are. Because during the season, like football is a very highly emotional, intense game. We like you see when we're watching it, bro. We get proper stuck into it, like to say we're on the field. Why don't you fucking pass there, like they can fucking hear us? But why do we do it? Because like we're invested. We're invested in it. That's that word, invested. You know what I'm saying? Even a hateful person like me at times. But we're moving. Yeah, MLS will do well as well. I hope this is the rise of MLS. But then a Bruno in this team could kind of nullify MLS. And that's the thing. In midfield, we've got quite a few players now where we can have adequate rests. You know what I'm saying? It's just that centre back, that right centre back to right back and left wing where we need players. If we can get those three places sorted out, we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. And I wouldn't mind another shot.
Speaking of MLS, but listen, you should be in win now mode. So if Lewis Kelly's still good enough, then he can fight. But if not, then who cares? It's about you guys just continuing to win now.
Mate, you know my stances on players, right? Because remember we had this conversation the other day. I don't give a fuck what end you're from. You could be from the A end, the top end, the bottom end, the hair end. I don't give a fuck. If you're not good enough to be in this, if you're not good enough to break through in this team, you can piss off. Because percentage-wise, it's very low to get into the team. Only 2 players I can count that has got into the team and made something of themselves. The injuries, that's one thing, and I'm sorry to hear that, but then for me, that still shows that you're a fair player, because I don't do this fucking Avengers, wish, woulda, coulda, shouldas, and wishes and hopefuls and ifs. Yeah? I'm about what did you do? You get me? Wilshere had talent, but he failed. You get me? This is why people don't like to hear that. He failed. Whether it was his outside life or whatever it is, he failed. Yeah? The only players that actually made it and made it big time is Saka and Cole. Everyone else, and look how many players Arsenal breed. Arsenal are one of those teams that give the chances to youngsters. In stupid moments at times, I'd agree, but they still give them the chance. Smith Rowe. Where is Smith Rowe now? Where is he rowing his boat somewhere? Huh? Prime. Do you remember Smith Rowe, the next big thing?
Smith Rowe's at Fulham.
Yeah, is that Fulham?
Yeah.
Mate, when you've watched any team play against Fulham, right? Because I know you watch a lot of football as well, and you're very versed in football. What have you seen Smith Rowe even start back-to-back games?
But yeah, Smith Rowe's right now Fulham's best creative player is Iwobi. Which, to be fair, it's not a bad thing. Iwobi's quality, but
No,
you know,
the Iwobi's quality, and I take it, and I won't take it from him, but then that's more down to time and experience. Yeah, Smith Rowe started off well. Like he literally just fell off into the wind. Where is he? Who talks about him now? I remember that song, Emma Smith, Sakaran, Emma Smith Rowe, relax. Oh, I remember that song. That's a thing in the past because he's the person that couldn't live up to the standards. And at my club, if you're coming through, whether it's being brought or through the academy, you need to keep up with the standards. Forget if you know the history. When it comes to the football field now, you need to show that you have the standards to be here, to break through, and to stay here. Because Saka did. And if anything, Saka had the most turbulent, horrid time trying to get into this team. He started at left back. Then he went to left wing. Then he went to right wing, and all the rest of it. He played in the 10. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, he's had to play in multiple positions, right? Just to solidify himself in the team to become one of the best players in the team and for England. People need to put fucking respect on his name. You get me? He's had a harder time than most of these motherfuckers that was all ahead of him. Yeah? These privileged bastards, the Palmers, the Fodens, the list can go on. But yet, who's the one that showed consistency? The player that was never mentioned. This is why, as much as, I might laugh and joke at times with Saka, mate, did you know what he like how he started off his career to where he is today? Like, I have to applaud him and his new haircut. You know what I'm saying? The might show the size of his forehead, but big him up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother.
Yeah, that haircut is
Oh man,
I,
when the thing is, people, I'm not turning into this.
maybe it's just the picture. Maybe it's the I don't know.
It's
Like
angle.
maybe it's just the way he took the picture. But
Yeah,
I don't know. That haircut is
bro, it's the angle. It's the angle of the thing. Like you have to, like you know, is he should have let a female take it because you know females they're good at taking those selfies, so they know
It
all
looks
the angles
mad.
and all that shit.
It looks mad. It's like it's bro. I don't know. I don't think Saka knows what he's done. If he has a bad
Hmm.
game, it's
Yeah.
going viral. I don't think he knows what he's done.
Nah, man. Yeah, man. Let's not act like he didn't score a hat trick against France in the World Cup. Yeah, bro. Like, do you know what? Yeah, Jack Swagger. Now people can't say shit. It's so funny, yeah. It's been a mad season and a year for Arsenal because one of the things was any player scores a hat trick. Do you know what they say? He scored a hat trick before Saka. Any team wins a trophy, they've won a trophy before Arsenal. Another trophy. Every club won a European trophy and Arsenal didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's always Arsenal's always the bar in it for everything, innit? Yeah. But now no one can say shit. We've got over our hoodoo in so many different ways. It's unbelievable. And we're actually coming back with players in our team that's won the fucking World Cup. That used to be like people like Prime's team. Get me? And now, what are people going to say? When the season comes, yeah, people want us to fail. So they say, oh, yeah, Arsenal's banter again. Not realizing we just look what we've done the season before. So, like, either, when you're an Arsenal fan, you're just gearing yourself up to be hating. And we have teams like Tottenham in the league. You see how funny life is? It's mad. It's mad. It's fucking mad. But hey, I love football fans and I love the banter. This is why we do this in the Prime.
Well, listen, I don't know. We'll see. Just yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, any last words? Because I've got to go pick up the wife from the train station now. She just messaged me. Got to do the family things.
Listen, with Chelsea, we'll see because quite a few things I've been wrong about lately, I guess. I thought Alonso made a bad decision joining us. Couldn't get back. He's getting backed. So we'll see. We'll see. I thought Chalobah was going to end up staying. Looks like he's going. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I'm wrong about us competing for the title. So I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll see.
Oh, hey, man. Do you know what it is? Like I would say, man, like I would say all the best, but you know, I got to be selfish when it comes to my own team. But I see that Chelsea are doing better things than most other clubs. This is what I'm saying. And you lot will be there and thereabouts. I don't believe that you're able to challenge. Not this year, maybe next season, not this season. All right? And I'm not even saying this because I want to retain the title. I'm an honest football fan.
But that's my worry. Next summer is my worry. Do we back him again, being back in Europe? Us having this crazy window, it's not a surprise. We did that last time we weren't in Europe with this ownership. Can we actually back him with quality players when we're back in the Champions League? That's my worry.
But the thing is, I think your league, this time next season, if you lot can pick up a trophy, like a domestic trophy, and get yourself back into the top four or back into let's say the top four, then I think it's been an amazing season for you lot, considering how destroyous last season was. Yeah.
I mean, no. I agree. If we win a domestic, I agree. It's a great season.
Yeah.
But if we just get top four, it's not a great season.
No. I'm talking about if you get both of them. If you get one and not the other, I think you've had a poor season. Even if you win a domestic, I think you get a poor season. If you, and that sounds crazy because winning a trophy shouldn't really do that. But the only reason why I said that is because I know the trophy will get you into Europe, yeah, by default, yeah. But I'm talking about if you get into top four and win a trophy, simply because we've seen teams like Newcastle, no disrespect to them, but we all know Wagwan. We've seen Crystal Palace win trophies. Is what I'm saying over the last few. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm like, if you win a trophy, I can't even say depending what trophy you win, because this is Chelsea Football Club now, because that automatically gets you into Europe. But if you win a trophy and get in the top 4, I think you've had a great season, in my opinion. Because now you can build.
Yeah, I don't even disagree with that, but yes, I don't know. It's just I expect us to get top 4, so just win the trophy, win a domestic. I don't really care, even if it's the Carabao, I'll still be happy. Just win it, win one of them.
Mate, all I say is all the best to your team. I don't really mean it, but I've got to say it because you're one of my brothers as well. And if you was Tottenham, I'd be telling you, fuck you. That's why I said that to Chelsea. A Chelsea fan like that likes Tottenham. That's mad. But hey, it is what it is. Is what I'm saying.
I mean,
Yeah,
wait, but hey,
like,
you don't say that about me. I don't hate Tottenham.
No, but then you would never actually come out with a serious statement and say Tottenham might win the league.
For football, I think it would be, not even for football. In terms of seeing how the London fans would implode, Spurs, actually, they don't even have the facilities to win the league. It doesn't even matter.
No, fuck Spurs.
Because I saw how, because Spurs won Europa, and I know Arsenal fans didn't even go crazy about it, so it doesn't even matter, does it? Well, Arsenal are in such a great position that, like, who cares what Spurs do now? That is, you guys have transcended. I hate black people. Oh well, you know, black center backs and black goalkeepers. Black goalkeepers, yes, they're yes.
Yeah, but Prime,
I don't even. That's, listen. Say what you want about me. I don't care. You're a black goalkeeper. You know.
That I agree with, and I'll say it loud and proud, and I wouldn't be put
when I was a teenager playing football, I used to play in goal. There's a reason why we don't exist. There's a reason why, and I was, to be fair, I was actually good, to be fair. But in general, black goalkeepers are not a thing. We don't exist. It's a myth. Okay, we don't. But it's fine. Don't worry. Who's that guy? Is that guy an Arsenal fan? You sign a black goalkeeper. Let's see how that works out for you.
What? No. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? The darkest I want to go. Honestly, bro, the darkest I want to go and go is Raya. I'm good with that. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's true. Raya has the tan. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, his heritage is North Africa, innit? I'm probably just lying out here, but like I'm sticking with that point because of the complexion. Even in the English weather in the winter, he still keeps the same complexion. So he's probably from North Africa, bro.
But before Mendy, the darkest Chelsea had was Courtois and Kepa. Kepa Spanish, Courtois is Belgian. So Chelsea had real heritage before Mendy.
Yeah.
Even though Mendy won listen, Mendy did judge for the second Champions League. I'll acknowledge that. You know, that's why we won it with our front line of Mount, Havertz, and Werner. That's not normal. But, you know, it's fine.
Well,
is what it is. You know,
hopefully
Chelsea win a trophy next year, because that can, you know, because even if it's the Carabao, I will celebrate it. Yeah. Not for long, to be fair, but I will celebrate it for a few days. And this club will be shameless enough to do a trophy parade, to be fair, because we've not had one in years. Even the trophies we've won over, like, we've not had a trophy. Like, we won the Champions League in 2021. We didn't have a trophy parade because it was full COVID. Like, we've not had a trophy parade in a long time. So.
Yeah. Oh, you never know. Like, yeah, his family's from Libya originally.
Who? Raya's from Libya.
Yeah, his family tree. They're from Libya. You see? I knew it. Like I said, the darkest I want to go is Raya. North Africa. Don't say people. I know my complexions.
Jack Swagger says you don't discriminate. Sign a black goalkeeper and you start discriminating. Okay, that's all I'll say. Once you have a black goalkeeper, you'll understand what I've gone through. You'll understand. You'll understand what I go through. Sign a black goalkeeper.
Oh,
okay, and I mean a real black goalkeeper, not Sanchez. A real black one. Go sign Onana. You understand.
Pounded jam. Fuck that. Man, I'm on with that. But anyway, man, people. It's been a great episode. It's been a great day. Thank you for sharing this time with me. This is what I'm saying. Like, I want to shout out everyone in the chat, Swagger, that was there. This is what I'm saying. Even Tyrone, Sanatic, sorry, 10, Blank, Lewis, even that brother that came on and didn't like my headline. This is what I'm saying. ProperChels, Strasbourg, Steve. This is what I'm saying. Everyone, make sure you're liking and subscribing and sharing. This is what I'm saying. I'm just a small creator just trying to build. This is what I'm saying. I'm here to have fun, here to enjoy. This is what I'm saying. People say around here is like the asylum. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we got a Joker right here. So, hey, why not? Yeah, they say there's Batman, Black Man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And all the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? And we got Harley Quinn because she's fucking nuts in Chelsea. She's just fucking crazy. But yeah, people, my next stream should be tomorrow night on Friday Night Madness, where I change this name because Donald C. Trump Jr. needs to go, just like Donald Trump, the original. You know what I'm saying? He had 2 terms. I had 2 terms, yeah, because I had to keep it real like that. Yeah, some people say I look like him. Some people say I dance like him. But I just want to go back to Don C because I kind of missed that name. I've got 3 more name changes. Make sure you lot turn up on Friday Night Madness so you lot can actually be a part of changing my name. If you have an interesting name, what I do once the comments go live, just write the name in the comment of what name you think I should go with, and the best name the best name that I pick, what I will do is I will put one of those names in the thing that I make. So, and the other 2, the panelists have to choose. This is what I'm saying. And then the best name, I have to change it for another week. You know what I'm saying? As I always say, yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, people. Make sure you keep yourself safe out there. And as always, fucks.